I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. Whoa, I need you to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive. And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend. A broken bond is not too late to mend. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. She said, boy, I want you to walk right, so I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. I hope y'all are having a good day. I've been looking into chat. I've been seeing people I'm so happy for everyone who has made it. Whether you're having a good day, a bad day, you're just here to chill, have a good time, see us in the vibe. I hope everyone liked my favorite part. I hope everyone has grabbed their tinfoil hats for today, because I know I sure have. And we'll see how quickly we're gonna have to put it on today. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who has. Come on, stop it! Gosh, bless it. Sorry, y'all. There's some parts of this that's like, what's going on? So, I just want to say again, thank you to everyone who's here. Uh, and just going through and just saying, hi, Brooke. Hi, M. Monica. Delegit. Brady Becca. Heather. Mike. Or yeah, M. Mickle. Allie. Jenny, yeah, welcome everyone. I hope you're having a good day. I hope we're having a good night, day, whatever time it is for you. So yeah. Also, I hope y'all liked my little intro. I tried something different today because I'm like, you know what? I could just sit here and chit chat for a whole 5 minutes, but I could also put together something really fun and yeah, like I said, we can get some tinfoil hats going, and I like some tinfoil hats. So yeah. So, with everything going on, I hope your Thursday nights, Friday mornings, whatever you're watching, this is good. And Brooke, as for who's my favorite 1D member, you know what? Back in the day, it was Niall. And then I don't know who it is anymore. It's been a while. Because again, I grew up on all of them. So. Yes, on this episode of Tinfoil Hat Theater, yes, what shall we be doing today, my good fellows? Because I don't know. I want to say thank you to first everyone who was on my community tab post as well, because we have a lot to get through tonight. Like, when I say a lot to get through, everyone who was on my community tab post, I really just want to say a great big thank you. As I went through earlier today, and I got the list of questions. And when I say a list of questions, I kind of organize them in a couple different ways. I'm not sure where we all want to start tonight, but the big things that I've got is I got our band members. There were questions. Oh, yours was Liam? Okay, nope. My best friend, my best friend, her favorite bandmate was Liam as well. And I'm like, I just don't see the appeal, but you know what? To each their own. What can I say? I like blondes. It's okay. It's fine. Everyone has their opinions. Yes, the day has come. Also, I want to say a big shout out to M. Mickle, or M. Mike. I really want to say a big thank you for adding all those questions in on the community tab poll. I have them all written down, so I really want to make sure that we get to everyone's questions today. So, like I said, we have a ton to go through. People sent in a ton of questions, just whether they were able to show up tonight in person or if they aren't. So, yeah. So that's what we kind of have today. So yeah, we have a lot to get through. I'm looking at all these questions and I'm like, how do we want to start this? Do we want to start with like the bandmates, the band stuff, and then go into like all the individuals and then from there into the case? So yeah. So again, we have a lot to go through tonight. But yeah, Brooke, you like Niall too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I felt like I was in the minority. Like the biggest minority. Oh yeah, thank you, Brianne. I'm glad you really liked the live last week. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing more lives. I'm pretty much scheduling now every Thursday. I'm planning on doing a live, pretty much moving forward. I think that's kind of being my stuff. So yeah, if you want to be around every Thursday, the last Thursday of every month is going to be a members only live. So One Direction 20. You don't have a favorite now, but yeah, no, they are all my favorites as well. Like they're all just so great and wonderful. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed last week's live. But yeah, we're gonna be planning on doing a lot more lives. The last Thursday of every month is gonna be a members only live, and then any other of those Thursdays, I'm gonna be trying to do like suggested ones or other topics and the such. So if y'all want to go check those out, I actually have the entire schedule for February out. So if you're interested in that, or not February, for April, I have the entire schedule essentially for April out. I'll just grab that up here really quick just so everyone can see. So yeah, but like that's already set. So if there's someone or like there's a time or people that you really, really want to be or like do, like I have that all essentially there and ready. So I'm just trying to grab that up really quick here. And so so yeah, because we have a bunch of stuff already set for next week. So just trying something out here really quick. Come on. Come on. You can do this, computer. I know you and I don't get along all the time, but we try our best. So, yeah. Uh, Can you hear me now? Sorry about that. My computer just likes to do stupid things. So sorry, but this is the schedule for next week. Sorry about that, y'all. But no, we have the schedule for next month, I should say, kind of coming out. So next week, Thursday, will be a Stanley Kubrick video for members only. Be there. It's going to be the same time, Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. Members only. We're going to be looking into his movies. And then for this week, or for the month of April, on the 1st, I'm actually doing a special live. It's going to be my birthday that day, so I'm really excited to do a birthday live stream talking about my favorite community in the whole world. Well, maybe not favorite, but it endlessly entertains me, the girl world. So that'll be on the 1st. And then looking on the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, we're going to be doing Selena, the Bermuda Triangle, and then we're doing the Yuba County 5 as well. So that's just kind of the schedule looking into February. So if you're interested, or not February, for April, so if you're interested in any of those readings, they are already listed. If you want to go over to the live tab on my channel, you can go and make sure and click the notify me when I go live for those, and check that out. And then I also offer in-person readings, which will be on the 19th. So if you want to go check that out on my website, if you're looking for like a Zoom one-on-one face-to-face, that is available as well. So that's kind of my announcements that I have for today. So let's get back into what I think most people are here for, right? The reading, looking into what we're kind of doing. So yeah, that's what we kind of have planned. So I hope y'all are excited for tonight. I know I am. I haven't done a reading on the guys in a really long time. I think the last time I did one was that big one that I did. And then I know I did just one on Liam last week. So, or not Liam. Sorry. Zayn and Gigi. Holy heck. Why did those two split up? Miss Yolanda, you got some explaining to do. So, yeah. So, we're going to be taking a look into a couple different things tonight when it comes to the One Direction boys. And I think the big thing that I really want to start off with is we're going to go into the band. what was the band, and I think from the band I then want to move into each one individually, and then we're going to wrap everything up with everything going on with Liam, because I don't see us kind of spending too much time here with the bandmates too much. I just have some other questions that people have put in there, and then I really want to dive into the case, into Liam, so get warmed up and then kind of move right into all of that. So if y'all are down with that, excuse me, let's kind of get into what's going on with the most wonderful of wonderful things, which is whoa, whoa, whoa. I might be also really, really behind, so I'm sorry if I don't catch stuff or it comes in really late. Because it looks like my stream's coming in really, really late. Oh no! So with the real estate, I gotta stay going live when I gotta work. You stay going live when I gotta work. Oh no! If you need me to go live, also if y'all want me to go live earlier or later, just let me know. Just let me know. I might be I'll be putting up a polls here soon, where you guys can let me know what times actually work better for you. I know 6 works really good for me, but if we want to do these earlier in the day or later at night, we can do that as well. So, holy heck, I am really, really behind, and I am so sorry for that. My internet's been kind of wonky a bit here, so I'm just gonna check on something really quick, because I'm probably a solid almost, I'll let y'all know, like I'm almost a solid minute behind, maybe, at least from what I can see on my screen. So let's just see. Thank you for letting me know about that one, Realist Samurai. I will add that to my list. How's he faring in the industry? Faring in the industry. In the industry. Yeah, no, I can ask that. Again, and if you have also little questions for the boys, yeah, sorry, Jenny. I know someone let me know that, like, hey, you were supposed to go live at like 1 o'clock my time, which is like, what? So, like, no, I'm so sorry. So, no, it is 6 o'clock my time. So I plan on keeping that a little bit better. So let's get into it then. Let's see. Let's start off with the band, in general. So for the band, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on, a lot of stuff that's been being said. I just want to see what was the general energy, or I should say, just the general, we should just take a look. What is the general energy currently of just everything to do with One Direction? Yes, I know that Liam has passed now, but I want to take a look at the general energy of it. So, oh, his mom. Sure, I can do that. Yeah. Mom relation. I need to get a shorthand version of relationship. I haven't figured it out yet. Oh no. Bye, Realist Samurai. Thanks for stopping in. All right, so let's take a look here. What's the general energy that we can get around the band of One Direction? So let's just take a look here tonight. Let's just get into it. And remember, y'all, have your tinfoil hats at the ready and a sonic screwdriver in one hand. If you don't have that, I highly recommend just finding your nearest frying pan or rock, emotional support rock. So with that, let's get into it. All right, so let's get into it. What's just the general energy going on around the One Direction band currently? And before I even pull a card, it's like I also get like it's pointy. It's pointy. There's a lot of things that are going in and out, and there's a lot of it's just pointy. Let's see what pointy is kind of directing to. Temperance. We're finding balance. The band's trying to find balance, and they're maintaining their balance in what's kind of coming in this. Why? Because we have a lot of smoke and mirrors around what's going on, who we're talking to, who we're not talking to, and the such. Also, I'm getting here still, there's like we're trying to project this thing of grieving. We're trying to project pieces of that we're okay, but we're not okay, and the such. So, yeah. Also, I'm just looking at here, Brienne, I've also done a complete reading just on Simon Cowell and how the boys all saw about them. So, yeah. Yeah. And if I'm like kind of like, oh, you aren't getting, I'm also writing stuff down from the chat. So I got that question about Louis's PR stuff with Harry and Louis. So yeah, but again, we're seeing like, I also get like this is a grieving process with things going back and forth, but this is all an illusion. Like, and we're trying to start something new, but we're also trying to point fingers at other people, places, and or things. Also, what producer is now making a shit ton of money off of this? Because currently it seems like One Direction sales have skyrocketed as of late. There's a lot of interest. There's a lot of people, places, things that are looking to get a piece of the pie, with this one person up on top of everything else while everyone else below them is drowning. Are the boys who are still with us, are they even getting money from the kickbacks from Liam's passing and probably all the increased sales and stuff going on? Because what I'm seeing here, it's like, no, there's hands going up and we're trying to get money. We're wanting stuff from this, but no one's being supportive, and they're kind of like drowning in their own solitude or their own like isolation, it should seem. Because the hopes and fears, this transforms the band completely. It transforms them. It gives them a new step, this new life, a new direction. Unseen obstacles, though. This hurt them more than what they should have. It's like they aren't going to be as popular anymore. This isn't going to be popular anymore. They aren't going to be popular, even though they could have had this whole thing. It's like our star power fell. Who the heck is this Empress? There feels like there's someone in the industry that had money behind them that was kind of controlling a lot of these things, is kind of directing things in this direction. It's like, I don't think any of the guys really want to do this anymore. It's kind of what I'm seeing. However, there's a lot of good opportunity when it comes to them in the future, or kind of just in their current. A lot of people are in their names. There's a lot of like hype up around One Direction again. They still make a lot of money, even though they aren't all around. Here in the past, a lot of lies, deceit, deception about kind of contracts, also other people, places, and or things. And then here in the future, they're going to be moving forward. Are they going to be trying to cast someone new for Liam's spot within One Direction? Because that's what it's kind of feeling like we just want to move forward with what we have. We don't care who, what, when, where, why, huh? They want to recast someone. It's, you know how they were doing, like they recasted for is it My Chemical no, not My Chemical Romance, but what's the newest one? No, it is Chester Bennington. What's his name? What's the band's name? I can't remember it off. Linkin Park, that's what it is. But the people, they had to recast their lead singer, and it's kind of what it's feeling like here. They're just gonna recast Liam in this. So that's what I'm kind of seeing for them. And like they're all kind of still isolated away from the money that's being made by the 1D brand, but they're gonna try and bring them back. Like it seems like they just want to recast and like just move on to the next point. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of seeing for this, the general energy around them currently. So I want to take a look here. We're going to grab out this deck today. This is the one that wanted to come out today. And I want to take a look at what was the plan for 1D, for One Direction, before Liam's passing. Because like, what was the plan for them? Like, I know there were talks about a reunion. Was there not talks about a reunion? Were they getting back together? Like, what was going on? Yada, yada, yada. So that's what I kind of want to take a look at here first. So what was the plan before they kind of got essentially Liam passed? Pretty untimely as well. What was the plan? Queen of Swords, business, putting things together. Why is this moving rapid, really fast? Because they were planning on, I think, putting together some sort of reunion, some sort of, oh, we're gonna get back together, not in like, oh, we're gonna get the band back together, but it's more along the lines of, we're gonna put together some sort of reunion or some sort of tribute. All 5 of them would have come together. We're gonna do like a little bit of a tribute show, limited nights, limited seats, where you could pay a fee to go back and see them. Yeah. However, hopes and fears, we can't know more. Because was someone actually expecting to not be around anymore? Like, was it actually going to be between, like, okay, which one was it going to? And I hate being morbid already. Remember, like I said, keep your tinfoil hats at the ready. Well, tinfoil hats are already going on. We are not even 20 minutes in, so. So it does feel like for 1D, like, I don't, but like, the hopes and fears here was, I do believe that they were they going to get back together? Yes. But I also think that there was a thing here of which one had to go. They had a toss up. And I hate being morbid. And again, but it does feel like there was going to be one of them that had to go, that builds up hype around this. One of them had to go. And I don't think it was determined which one it was going to be. It feels like it could have been in any number one of them, except Harry. Harry had to stay. But it could have been Liam. It could have been Niall. It could have been Zayn. It could have been Louis. It could have been any of those 4. Harry had to stay, though, because he has his own sort of weird thing going on. But it feels like any other one. The realist samurai. Oh my gosh. So again, it's really feeling like one of them always had to go. One of them was always going to go. It was just a matter of who was it going to be, and in this case, it just felt like it was Liam that ended up going. Because yeah, everyone's been walking on eggshells. 9 of Wands. Upright in the unseen obstacles position. It's like persistence, courage, test of faith, resilience, boundaries, last stand, gearing up for the worst. It's like they knew something big was coming. So like, oh, yeah, the realist samurai, I really do think that it's like someone just had to go off the earthly plane. Someone had to leave to bring up hype to the band, is what it kind of felt like. And everyone was walking on eggshells, not knowing which way they were going. They felt like this was going to be our last big stand. And it's like, okay. Yeah. But here's the other unseen, the negative influence on this whole bringing them back together. It's like they were trying one more time, indecision, drifting, fear of change, fear of loss. Yeah. So it's like everyone, it's like what this is, it's like they were going to give this one more shot. This was going to be like their last thing to do. Like what were the plans that were coming up for this band? Someone always had to go, but this was going to be the last shot that they had to get them all together. I think do I believe that, like, what am I getting here? It's almost like they were supposed to meet up. Yes. But they were never going to ever 5 be together again. Like, were they ever going to be together again? No. Like, these 5 would have performed again, ever. The reason why, it's because someone had to go. I don't understand. Because, yeah, here's what the death card. It's the death card. I don't know what else to tell you other than someone had to go. Someone had to get taken off the earthly plane. We needed to transform. We needed to change this. Because here in the past, the Ace of Swords, mental clarity, someone was gaining what this actually was, what was going on. This could also be contracts. This could be talking about the truth, bringing things up. And then here in the future, the lovers. Now this is getting everyone brought together, doing this, that, and the other thing. It's like the Lovers card. It's like we need to be like the strength of people together. We want to bring everyone together. It's like, do I think that they had a lot of plans, industry and the band. They had a lot of plans to move together, forward together. But here in the here and now, and here in the middle of the deck, we have the Tower. We're trying to avoid disaster. I don't think Liam was supposed to go when he did, but again, it was a crapshoot of which one of the four was going to go. It was never going to be, oh, it was Liam. Oh, it had to be Zayn. Oh, it had to be Niall. Oh, it had to be Louis. Like, one of the four was going to go. It just happened to be Liam, is what this is really looking like. Someone had to go. I don't know why, but let's take a look into the why. Why did someone have to go? Now I'm just curious. And because I'm a nosy beesh, we just, remember everyone, grab your tinfoil hat, grab your emotional support rocker, emotional support animal, and we're about to have like I said it in the intro, grab your tinfoil hat, y'all. Prepare them. So let's take a look into why someone had to go, because I'm like, what the heck? What is this? Why did someone have to go? This is before Liam's passing. Someone had to go. Why did someone have to freaking go? Like, what? I don't believe that. Like, this is really weird. Why did someone have to go? Because had there been marketing that had been going on beforehand with One Direction and a reunion tour, and it wasn't actually going very well? Because with the Three of Wands reverse, it's like we have to rethink about our direction. We have to rethink about where we're going. Why is this? Because we need to sell them. Because we need to take some different inspired action. We're not getting what we want. So we're going to take a different direction and try and move in something different. Because, yeah, we need it from financial influence. Like, we need to plan ahead. We need to plan something ahead. We need to bring things together. We need to discover travel plans, leaving a home, trying something different. Like, because our hopes and fears here, the King of Wands. Yeah, someone who's really, really career focused. This is also supposed to bring about like a new energy into this. It's like we're going from like this is how we transition them from boys to men. It almost is looking like. It's like, again, we want to take them from boys to men. And I know that that's an old, and before you guys get in, I know Boys to Men was another boy band. Was this kind of like their direction of how we're taking, like, we want to do something like Boys to Men in some way like that? Thank you, Tiffany. Because over here, yeah, we had to keep repeating the old cycles. Like, people, like, shortcuts, delays, no closure, incompletion. Like, why did someone need to go? Because we weren't getting the results that we were wanting here, and we wanted to take it into like a Boys to Men sort of way, and we couldn't do that with their current, how they were marketed. Because also over here, the negative influences, it's like self-worth, instability, not feeling like false success, like whatever they were, like there was like marketing done, it feels like, beforehand. It was not working. It was not bringing them together. Like, no one wanted to do anything with them. And then now that one of them is gone, it's brought a giant, you're worth more dead than alive is what this felt like. And they couldn't get rid of all of them, but it could be more people. Because over here, what was going for them? Emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment, new ideas, creative blocks. They're just repeating a cycle that they've always done. Excuse me. Sorry for any headphone watchers. I am trying to get over this cough. I've been taking a few days off to try and get it gone. It's a lot better than what it has been. But again, what I'm getting here is, like, they've just been doing the same shit over and over and over and over again and getting the results. So of course they're not going to change that. But it almost feels like this was like we don't know how else to market them. We don't know how else to bring them up or elevate them. So like one of them has just got to go. Because, yeah, we got to see things in a new perspective. We have to have everyone see them in a brand new light. We have to, like, surrender to different things. We sacrifice certain things. People, it's like this was a plan all along. And then here in the future, yeah, the Emperor reverse, which is domineering, controlling, lack of discipline. rigid, stubborn, tyrant, recklessness. It's like, this is like, we needed to have control over them, and this is our best way of doing so. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here for, like, why did someone have to go? We needed to exert control over them to bring them together. And again, it was a crapshoot of who it was going to be. So okay, we're already going down the rabbit hole. So with that then, the other question that was here for when we're looking at, like, before Liam's passing was, did they actually kind of keep in touch? Did they keep in touch before Liam's passing? Like, did they actually, like, were they actual friends? Did they keep in touch, or were they kind of just all floating out into the air? Because I know, yeah. So let's take a look at what's kind of going on there. Like, did they keep in touch? So, and I'm just gonna cross some stuff off because this is how I keep, I don't know, organized during these lives. So let's take a look here. So did they keep in touch before Liam's passing? Nine of Pentacles. Why is this the Two of Pentacles reversed? I don't think that they did. I think they were all pretty much successful in their own rights. Because with the Two of Pentacles reversed here, it's like they all had different priorities in what they wanted to do with life. Excuse me. So yeah, they all had their different priorities. They were all doing different things, and they were all kind of single Pringles. They did not communicate. Because from a financial influence here with the Page of Swords verse, it's like haste, self-expression, haphazardness, saying one thing, doing another, some little lies here and there. They were more pit against each other here, it feels like, rather than working together as friends. They were pit against each other as competition. Because over here with hopes and fears, they just neither one of them, none of them really wanted to work together. They were all kind of going, they didn't have a good direction. They were all kind of a little bit arrogant. They were all trying to go their own different ways. Yeah, because the unseen obstacles, they were kind of put in a situation where everyone was pitted against each other, where everyone was going to be competition. It was not a united front. There was not a, like, group mom per se that kind of brought them all together, or like a group dad that kind of kept them all grounded and brought together, like, say, BTS, and how they're all like, that's a really united front. This right here isn't like, they were not a united front behind the scenes. Yeah, because here's our triangle organizations, our triangle people. Also, they also all had, like, their own poisons, some would like to say. Like, pick your poison. What's your vice of choice? That I feel like each one of them had a different thing with. Each one of them had a different vice. Each one of them probably leaned into their vices in a little bit of a different way. Also, this is all triangle people, in my opinion. So triangles with everything and anyone in between. So that's all part of this as well. So what else do we got here? Then we also have the World. I'm gonna have to probably get rid of these cards because I forget that they have some stuff in there. So stop that. So yeah. Yeah, it's like they have to start anew. Again, I don't see them really being together. Yeah, because here in the past, each one of them were like hasty. They had, like, unachieved ambitions. They were all impulsive, ruthless. Like, they each did their own dang thing. And then here in the future, it's like, yeah, we were all just planning our new directions, which way we were going. This to me is just giving me, like, yeah, we were all, like, they were all kind of forced to do their own dang things here, and in doing so, like, they just needed to, like, none of them, like, they were all just pit against each other. They were not a united front, no matter what PR would try and tell you. So okay, yeah, before we go, did the boys know one had to go? Let's take a look. before I get into the other stuff, because again, we're looking at this, we're looking at it like kind of like a timeline of like what the heck. So this is even before, like, we aren't even into the whole case yet. We're just getting into the before shenanigans. So yeah, and Brienne, yeah, I could imagine, yeah, they felt this way. Yeah, I kind of did too a little bit, because like when you would look at their music videos, and how they were like portrayed. Also, 5 Seconds to Summer, if anyone was like around during that time as well, like there was a distinct difference between the two of them, right? So, and like you could see, and even like Big Time Rush, and what's the other one? There was another, like the Jonas Brothers. Like you could see, like there's like people who are genuine, and then there's people who are just like, we like snakes behind the scenes at each other. So let's take a look at, yeah, let's take a look. Did the boys know beforehand that one had to go? The Empress reversed. Why is this? Yeah, I think they knew one had to go. There was a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of worry. Why is this? Because people could feel that things weren't planning or panning out in the way that management had said they were going to. And there's people in the industry, it almost feels like, yeah, that's not working so hot, so something's got to happen. I would believe that there were people that, in my opinion, that kind of told them, like, yeah, you guys better keep one eye open, because you guys aren't doing so hot. And you know, when you guys aren't doing so hot, but they want to make money off you, you know, someone kind of just goes off to the other side pretty easily. There's so much worry about this. Everyone felt trapped in the way that they had. They knew that this was coming. You can't convince me otherwise. Unseen obstacle here. A lot of inner turmoil, a lot of like deep-seated fears, secrets. This was the only option. They knew this was one of the only options that the industry had at this point, because they weren't getting the fulfillment or the need or feeling, they were not getting what they needed. They were all overindulging. People were making stuff off of them, and nothing was really going right. Yep. And what was going from someone had to get bad. It had to get to the point where someone was backstabbed and betrayed and gone. Because here in the past, we had a happy home. This was a really good foundation for things. And here in the future, people are just greedy MFers. They knew that someone was going. They just didn't know who was going. So that is really what I'm seeing here. Before it even, they knew someone was going. Okay, so interesting. That was not something that I was expecting to see, but yeah, they knew someone was going. Someone was leaving. Someone was going off the earthly plane. Did they know? Was it chosen beforehand that it was supposed to be Liam? Let's take a look here. Yeah, we can take a look here. Does Niall know that Liam was gonna? Well, here's what I'm gonna look at. I want to take a look at. I want to take a look at each one. We're gonna do all 5 of them, and we're gonna see, out of all 5 of them, who were the ones that were the most like likely to go, or like what was like their probability or chances, or like we're just gonna pull a card of for it, because I'm curious, because it doesn't feel like, again, to me it feels like there was not like a concrete plan of which one was going, but it's like, so we're just gonna go, I like to go oldest to youngest, because that's how my brain works, and I always mix these up, so if y'all get mad at me, I'm sorry, but this is what we're gonna do. So let's take a look here at we're gonna start with Louis. Okay, Louis, and then is it Liam? Then we have Liam. Then we have Zayn. Ooh. Then we have Harry. Or no, not Harry. Niall. And then we have Harry. Okay, so looking at all 5 of these cards, Louis, it looks like, was one of the top options. He was like, it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't for Louis. It's like, you could or you could. You could or you couldn't. You could or you couldn't. It's a bad decision either way for him or with him. As if we look at the lesser of two evils, though, no right choice, confession, indecision, information overload. So for me, it feels like he was one of the top ones. Allegedly. I'm sorry, we're just... Looking over here at Liam. Liam was one that had like a lot of people were happy about, a lot of people felt like good about. He was the happy, feel good one. People were attached. He also had a lot of friends in the industry as well. Looking here for Zayn. Zayn, oh, it feels like Zayn has a whole other mess going on behind the scenes where it feels like where Zayn felt like he could have been touched, but he feels more untouchable than like the others. So how I would have like put this in, it's like One Direction is like their own bubble, but then like Zayn also has another bubble that he's a part of, and since like those two bubbles cross, like he's actually protected by the other bubble more than say like the One Direction bubble. So like he's gone with the Hadids. He's with that whole Hadid thing, and it feels like they couldn't really get rid of him because the Hadids kind of have like, I don't know, first dibs for whatever they need to use him for. So that's what I'm seeing for Zayn. So Zayn was on the list, but he wasn't a top contender because it's like he got protection from the Hadids. So looking over here at Niall, overcommitted, disorganized, reprioritization, lack of balance, overwhelmed. He was another option. Again, and then Harry down here is the Knight of Cups, which is kind of like creativity and offer coming in. Again, he's one that I don't feel like was ever on the chopping block. He's too big. He has too much of his own stuff going on. He grew too much of a solo career to really be impactful to that. And that would affect way, way, way too many other people's money, rather than just say these three. So again, it feels like Louis might have been at the top choice here. And I hate saying this. I don't mean it to be morbid. I don't mean it to be mean. I don't mean it in any of that way. But considering that it felt like it didn't matter who, but it's like out of the three of these, Liam felt like the last choice to go. I don't know what ended up happening that he ended up being the one, but he was the last choice. It was supposed to, in my opinion here, Louis or Niall were the two that were the top contenders to go to the other side. I don't know, man. What? So, all right. Apparently, we're just gonna go straight into the case because, yeah. Let me just grab a little thing of my Tropico pineapple guava soda. We try over here. I needed something for tonight. Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to take a look at why Liam. What actually ended up happening that it turned into Liam. Because this is weird. Because I'm not confused by it, but I'm curious. Because, like, I can see, like, the pros and the cons to it. But, like, why Liam, then? Because if I'm seeing it correctly, it looks like the other two were kind of the prime choices, and I hate saying that. Like, this is morbid, this is horrible. But like, why Liam? Why did it have to be Liam? Disappointment, pessimism, loss, grief. Why is this? He wanted to talk about something. It was going to be two birds with one stone. That's why. One, he'd have the biggest emotional impact, but also because he wanted to talk about something. He wanted to talk about something. He wanted to bring something up. He wanted to bring truth around a situation. Also, they knew if he went, he brought in his passing brings in the longest lasting amount of money for the longest term. And you know what? I hate saying it, but I'm just reading it from a very business perspective. He was a better long-term investment. Long-term, he's going to make us more money than Niall or Louis. Because yeah, the unseen obstacle or the hopes and fears here, though, it is feeling like this happened just out of a moment of frustration too. Like we didn't think too much about it. Again, two birds with one stone. He was coming in hot with information, but this was also done like haphazardly. People weren't really knowing what was going on. Like he was someone who this happened out of the blue. It was not supposed to be him, is what I'm really getting here. And it's like we had other means of quieting him, we had other things of doing, but this kind of just spiraled out of control, it feels like, from behind the scenes. Because the unseen obstacle here is people were too worried, too paranoid about, I think, things that he wanted to say, and it kind of just like it turned into like a panic mode of like shit. We need to get our stuff together. We need to keep doing, and the such. Because over here, the negative influences, it's like people were planning. This is also overseas opportunities, preparation, progress, foresight, expression. Again, it was just an opportune time, and it feels like Liam had other enemies too. And so again, and this is a really weird thing that I'm trying to explain to y'all, is that each one of these men, bandmates, each one of them has like 3 different things that people make money off of them for within the industry. So like for Zayn has One Direction, his own solo career, and the Hadids. You have Harry with One Direction, his solo career, and his dating life. You have Niall, which is his One Direction, his solo career, and I don't know what else he's got. He doesn't have, I don't know of a third thing for him that protects him. Then you have Louis, which is One Direction, and does he even have a solo career? I don't even know if he does. So like he doesn't have any protection. Then you have Zayn, which is, or not Zayn. And then you have Liam, which was his solo career, his One Direction, and then all of his knowledge from behind the scenes. Like each one of them have different things that protects them, but also controls them. And so like each controller has influence over their lives. And so what I'm seeing here with Liam is that it feels like there's like the One Direction piece, and then there's also like, I feel like it's his behind the scenes space, like what he was doing along with his solo career stuff. Like there were people in his solo career and his like behind the scenes work that were like pushing like no, we can't have you doing stuff, or like we have ways of silencing you. But then with the control coming in from like the One Direction aspect of it too, there's like multiple people, and it feels like one person jumped the gun before they can consult with the other, essentially like like board members that controlled this person's life. I don't know, y'all. I might have just shaded Louis pretty real. I don't know what else to say, y'all. That's what I got. That's what I'm gonna say. Because yeah, over here, where were we? Frickety frick frack. Gosh darn it all. The positive influence on this. Oh yeah, why was he the one? Because yeah, again, we were avoiding a disaster. Again, here in the past, yeah, the star card. He was a big star, and here we're not moving forward with this anymore. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here when it comes to why did they choose. Why was Liam the one? It's like someone jumped the gun before the other board members could give the okay, is really what this is feeling like. But it's like they were all like, okay, one of them needs to go, but not everyone was on board with the thing. So that's what I'm kind of seeing. And that's what it feels like happened with Liam. It's like Liam was trying something, he got caught, he didn't, yeah. That's why he was the one that went down. That's like the board, not everyone was on the same page, in my opinion here. So with all of that then, that's kind of what I have here. Okay. No, we're not done. So will there be a reunion? Let's just take a look really quick, because we're still just on the band in general. We haven't even gotten to the individuals yet. So let's just take a look here at, will there be a reunion? Oh my gosh, this band's messy. Like, yo, why they gotta be so messy? So let's take a look. Will there be a reunion? Temperance card. Oh yeah, we're gonna have one because we gotta make that big we're gonna balance this out. We're gonna get our money back. We need to capitalize because we gotta make that big moolah here. However, from a financial influence, we have the Judgment card reversed, which is they're not 100% certain if this is going to pan out the way that they want to. I think they're waiting for all the legal proceedings to get done so it doesn't look like a complete and utter cash grab. Because yeah, our hopes and fears here, it's like we have some awareness of what's kind of going on here. We want to do this respectfully. We want to do things nicely and do everything there. However, they want to, our unseen obstacle here, so they're not going to be able to get away with what they're trying to do here. This is a giant, they are going to have a reunion, and it's just going to be a giant cash grab. We're going to have, there's going to be, rest in peace Laim stuff. They're going to try and post this as, oh, we're going to give to a certain charity in, his honor, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're giving it to a charity that you can then, use for your tax write-off purposes. You're not actually doing this out of good faith. So, and they're doing it to a charity they, seem to have, a direct influence or a direct connection with, rather than one that maybe Laim had a connection with. So, just saying. In my opinion here. Yeah, and then over here, the influence, yeah, because we got to move forward here in what we're kind of doing. Their positive influence, though, there is kind of, they aren't moving very quickly. They are, I think, waiting for the case to settle and for the dust to settle a little bit before things go up. Also, I think there's some conflicts with scheduling as well. Here in the past, yeah, this is Nine of Wands reversed, which is exhaustion, their lack of motivation to kind of get up and do this. And then here in the future, the Justice card reversed, which is unfairness, lack of accountability, guilt, dishonesty, and punishment. So when it comes to a reunion, I am seeing it, but it's not going to go over the way that people wanted it to, or how the industry wants it to. Because it does feel like just a giant cash grab from the industry. So rather than anything that's oh, we want to honor him. No, it's well, we offed one of them, so we got to capitalize. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit callous. Maybe I'm a little bit blunt, but that's what you get. If you don't like it, well, that's me and my channel. So, all right. Are you guys ready? We're going to go into a few questions that were brought in about the case in general, what was going on. So, the big thing that I really want to take a look at first is why was he at the Casa Sur? Because if I'm not mistaken, he had to go to that location. He changed hotels, right? And they're like, well, why did he have to go? Why was it the Casa Sur? Oh, wait, hold on. There were some things. Oh, yeah. How much longer will they remain tied to that contract? How long will they remain tied to that contract? Not long, it feels like. At least I'm hearing it's not long. That contract is not going to be around much longer because it feels like that entire corporation that owns it blows up, is what I'm kind of seeing. So, okay. I just got to do this really quick. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, the realist samurai, is there a possibility that they'll take out another soon? So let's just actually, I saw that question, I saw it fly by, and I'm like, oh, I should ask that. Because I'm not sure if they're going to take out another one soon. Because, okay, you can do, you can get away, you can get 4 out of 5, you can kind of get away with that, right? I don't know. Do they want to take out another one? No, I'm not feeling that. They're like, no, we already took out one. But let's just take a look here. What's going on? Do they want to take out essentially another one? 7 of Pentacles. We've reaped what we've sown. If they have to, they will. What I'm seeing here is that the One Direction brand doesn't really protect them more than it is just a everyone's career, like One Direction, the brand of One Direction, the bubble of One Direction does not protect any of them. Like it's just a thing. It's just, oh, okay, whatever. It was more of a exploitative bubble rather than a protectative bubble. So with his protective bubble, or like this exploitative bubble, like any single one, if they mess with, like, how do I put this? So every guy has a board of directors essentially that dictates what they can and can't do, right? It feels like One Direction's board of director, like the person who like represents One Direction on each of the guys' board of directors, it's like the lowest level of board of director you can possibly get. I almost see them as like they aren't even like they have a place on the board, but they're like observers of the board. That's what the One Direction bubble is. And so if you don't know like anything about like how a board of directors kind of operates, so there's voting members in like a board of directors. So like each organization, each company, whether typically if it's a public firm, or even if it's just a startup or the such, or you get like external influence, you can get people who get to have like a say in what happens at the company. So for like, again, like the same thing happens with each of the guys. People put money into them, so they have a say of what happens to them. And so like there's voting board members who like vote and who are the ones who actually make the decisions for the company. And then there's the observers who are kind of like individuals who are like advisors, or bring in like a level of being able to help direct them in ways, but they don't make the final decisions. And that's what One Direction feels like. The brand of One Direction for each of these guys' life is just an observer to the board. They get to make money off of them and like help guide that career direction, but they don't get a voting seat. They don't get a seat to vote of what happens to them. That's kind of how I would explain it. And so like that might be helpful for how you explain like a board of directors too. So, because yeah, again, nah. What was the, oh my goodness. Because again, it was like the Hermit upright. It's like from a financial influence here. It just doesn't make any sense. We need to maintain our money. However, if someone needs to go, someone needs to go. Unseen obstacle here, the King of Wands reversed as well. If one of the guys decides to do something that, I don't know, upsets other people, or they get, this could happen again. Again, the One Direction bubble is not safety. Another one could go, depending on what they do with their other board of director members that govern their lives. Because yeah, again, they still all walk on eggshells. However, and like sure they live kind of nice lives. However, they don't live the lives that the expectations were. Because here in the past, they signed really bad contracts that kind of got them into it. And here in the future with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, it's like financial independence, self-care, work-home conflict, self-centered, jealous, smothering. Again, this is just giving me like, I don't think, again, if someone wants to go out, it's going to be because they screwed up in other areas of their lives, in my opinion. So that's kind of how I see it. And I don't like being so crass about it, because these are people that we're talking about. But the energy that I'm tapping into with these business people, they don't see people as people. They see them as, what are they? They are my assets, and how can I leverage my assets? So that's kind of what I see here. Is there a possibility that they will come up that the band was never 5 pieces or 5 people? What are we talking about here? One Direction 20. Is it possible that they will come out that the band was never 5 pieces? So like what, that it was like more, that was like there were supposed to be more? Like was there supposed to be another band member? I mean, let's take a look really quick. Originally from One Direction, were there supposed to be 5 people, or were there supposed to be less than 5, or were there supposed to be more than 5? So let's just take a look. How many people were really meant to be in One Direction? Let's just take a look here. Ace of Swords. The 5. I think it was only supposed to be 5 here, One Direction 20. Looking here, it's like, okay, yeah, we contracted people. We have 5 of people, 5 of swords. And it's giving me like we already had issues, or there might have been major conflicts or personality conflicts within the band. So it's like we do not need to add another person in, because currently we're kind of at a happy medium. People are happy with what we've got. And we need to transform things, but we don't need to transform it that much. Also, if there was another member, I could see that there was another member at one point, but this other person had to go. It was too much of a personality conflict. Or they might have had health issues. And, oh boy. Will they bring this, like, I don't know if this will ever be talked about, but if they do bring back, like, a new person, or to, like, replace Liam, it feels like this person might have originally been with the band and just did not get along. Yeah, because over here, 10 of Swords reverse for positive influence, it's like, this person was done. We didn't need them anymore. It was gone. Here in the past, it's like, yeah, we got what we really, really wanted. And here in the future, we're just going to kind of keep things under wraps. Or one was meant to be and one erased. I mean, I'm kind of seeing that here. That could be. It does feel like there was one individual that, like, there was a lot of issues, a lot of conflict, and that person had to go. Whether that was a person that got kicked out and then replaced, but this person, whoever it was, it does feel like there might have been someone else that could have had to go because of the personality conflicts, is what it's kind of seeming like there. All right. Okay. Are you guys ready for the actual case now? So let's get it, because I have a feeling the guys are going to be pretty easy for the most part. Like, it's not going to be super draining. It's not going to take me in 501 directions. So let's just kind of get into the case now that we were like, we got through the band finally. Let's get into, why did he have to go to Casa Sir? Why did he have to go to that hotel? Why was it that hotel out of all of them? Why did he have to go to that one? So why did he have to go to the hotel? That's kind of the first thing that we need to look at. Why did he have to go to that hotel? And then after we kind of get through some of the items for that night, then I have questions around things that are going on in, like, the legal systems down there. And then we're going to get into each one of the guys and personal things going on. So are y'all ready for that? Are we ready to go? All right, let's get into it. Why did he have to go to, did I do this part yet? Why did he have to go to the Casa Sir? The lovers. Why was this? To avoid issues. Okay. Why did he have to go to Casa Sir that night? Whoever he was seeing at that time was like, I need you to go to this hotel. I want you at this hotel. Like, I'll meet you at this hotel. I do know that night, or during his stay, that the person that he was with left. And, like, he was all alone. But, like, why am I seeing that he was supposed to meet someone? And this isn't, like, a business partner. This was not a business partner he was supposed to meet there. This is someone else. This is someone else. This is, like, a lover, someone that he was romantically involved with. He went there to avoid a fight. And he went there to avoid a fight and to continue with this relationship, continue with what we were doing. Because from a financial influence, like, I'm here for the long haul. This is the person I want to be with. He was supposed to meet someone that he didn't want to have a fight with, and we were supposed to keep working on stuff that night. Because the unseen or the hopes and fears here is, like, I want to come clean about something. I want to come clean about the things that I've been saying. Like, he was there to talk to someone that he didn't want to have a fight with, that he was invested with. Someone Because, yeah, he wanted to come clean. He wanted to spill the secrets. That was why he went to Casa Sur that night, to spill and let out what he was talking about. He wanted to unburden himself with all the secrets. However, the unseen obstacle, the Emperor, someone knew about this ahead of time and was controlling and having the leadership about this, and had complete control over everything that was going on. As the unseen or the negative influences on here, hard work, conservative, efficiency, responsibility. Is there, I forget, and forgive me, I don't remember everyone's signs, but there is it feels like a sign here, a Knight of Pentacles. This could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, or someone with just strong earth placements that I think ratted him out. Or not ratted him out, but told others about the plans for that night. And so others encouraged those plans to happen. Because, yeah, he was going to spill secrets that night. This was a night of, I'm letting all the secrets out. I am letting everything go. Why did he go to Casa Sur? Because he was spilling his guts about something. He was spilling his guts. He was letting all these secrets go. Because, yeah, here in the past, personal transitions, resistance to change, unfinished business, emotional baggage. Like, he had something that he was holding on so closely to his chest that he was going to let go that night. And that's why he had to go to Casa Sur, because he was going to let all this go. He was going to let everything go. He was going to say everything. Yeah. I'm just seeing it here again. Like, why was he there that night? I'm seeing this over and over and over again. Because, yeah, here in the future, it's like, it's the Six of Pentacles reversed. This is bad business deals, bad contracts. Someone screwed me over. Just saying. I mean, we can take a look more into, but yeah, he was there to meet someone. Again, I know I said that in my first reading, and I'm going to keep saying it because it keeps coming up. I'm getting the same energy for that same thing. I'm just answering the questions that people had asked me. So, let's take a look at, did he ever actually end up, so, let's take a look here. What were they, you know what? You know when I did that first reading, I did have a specific deck. And I got a new deck since then that I really want to take a look at. We're going to grab out my True Crime Oracle. And we're going to take a look into this deck. Speaks truth. Yeah, interesting. Okay, the Realist Samurai. Yeah, we can take a look into that too. But I want to take a look into, what was he talking about? What was he actually going to talk to? Who is he going to talk to this, what secrets was he wanting to spill? Like, what was he taking? Someone from the band was going to be there too. Interesting. This is weird, man. Again, one of them was going to go. One of them had to go. I keep seeing this. One of them had to go. So let's take a look-see here. What was Liam going to talk about? What was Liam going to spill his guts on? What was Liam going to spill his guts on? A man-made disaster. A fire? This is really weird. What fire? He was spilling his guts about some sort of fire. Some sort of destruction. Some sort of thing that was coming in to destroy everything. Well, from a financial influence, this is all about all alleged for entertainment purposes only, about the perversions going on in Hollywood, or Hollyweird, or the entertainment industry. I was feeling this for a while. Why? Because from the unseen, or the hopes and fears here, I've been wanting to keep this secret. I've been doing things out in the middle of nowhere. I don't want people, I've been kind of doing this really under the thing. However, the unseen obstacle here, we had a meeting about this. We were supposed to meet about this. He had an intuition that people were after him and going to make a man-made disaster and try to cover this stuff up. Yeah, this is all about a cleanup. What was he going to talk about? This is all about some sort of cleanup. Some sort of cleanup here. Because here in the past, yeah, things were scattered and torn to pieces in the wind. And here in the future, it's like someone's controlling all the lies. I'm going to grab. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's just get some clarifiers on this, because you know what? That's what I'm here for. Hoarding, prep. Man-made disaster. There's a stocking in the pantry. So it's like I'm hoarding information about this sort of man-made disaster that's coming in. Like, what is this? Because with the fire, it's like I gotta find the vehicle. What? We had deadly disguises. Also, I don't like, this is something to do with all the underground shenaniganery going on here. Something I've been doing in the secret. I needed to run away. We need to run away together. This meeting, we were supposed to all run away together. What was he trying to talk about that night? What secrets was he spilling? This is all about stuff in entertainment industry, y'all. This is like stuff that he's been hoarding. What was on that computer? We're gonna look at what was on that computer too. Yeah, because, yeah, it's like, I want to take this down. I am taking this all down. He was trapped, though. He had no way out. Again, I get that he... Oh, gosh. Because, yeah, misinformation in the past about illegal activity and things going all around. And then here in the future, bad deals gone bad. He trusted the wrong people that night. I don't know who, what, when, where, why, or how, but he trusted the wrong people that night, and his board of directors were getting really nervous, and they ended up, I feel like, to me, it feels like we have to take them out. It doesn't matter what else, but that's kind of what this is looking like. Do you guys want me to take a look into who's the one who actually ratted him out into that into that Knight of Pentacles? Because this is just, like, again, I'm getting all the same stuff from my first reading. It's like this all has to do with kids and other stuff. So let's take a look at what was going on that night. Like, what ended up happening? Not ended up happening, but who was the one that who was the rat? Like, who was the rat? Yeah, explains why Harry needs to. Yeah, Harry's. Yeah. Yeah. Also, hi, it's Lathan, June Tate. Yeah, yeah, welcome. Oh, other readers are thinking it's about the things with kids making he was making donations to Kids GoFundMe before he passed. Ooh. I would not doubt that. I would not doubt that at all. I'm thinking so too. So let's just take a look here though first at who is the rat? Who's the rat? The Hermit. Someone who's been out of the limelight for a while. This is someone who's not out and about. This is someone who keeps to themselves. They don't talk about a lot of things. However, they are very unsatisfied with what they have gotten in life. This is someone who wanted a leg up, who wanted to improve themselves. They haven't been in the limelight. They haven't been out and about, but they wanted everything. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They saw this as a moment of, okay, I don't have everything that I want in life, even though I'm pretty comfortable, so I'm just going to go out and get it. And if I have, and this is how I'm going to do it. Because our hopes and fears here is the Ace of, yeah, you want to talk? Oh, I'll talk right back. The unseen obstacle, though, here is that this shot them in the foot more than anything. Delays, lack of motivation, lack of energy, lack of passion, weighed down, boredom. Whoever this person was, I don't know why this is someone who wasn't in the limelight at all. Like, this is someone who has not been out touring. This is someone who has been at home. This is someone who is just not, yeah. Because, yeah, I was bored with things. This is how I got bored. They got away with this. or people were getting away with this. They were a snake. They were a wolf in sheep's clothing. However, they did not get the offer that they wanted out of this. Here in the past, this was someone who is really, really jealous of Liam. And then here in the future, this is someone who's now unpredictable. But now, just as other people screwed them over, people can screw them over. Also, hi, Fairy Nymph. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Also, Fairy Nymph was the one who let me know that my stream was wrong today, and I thank you so much for letting me know so I could get it to the correct time. So, yeah, that's what I'm kind of seeing here for what ended up who's the rat? In my opinion, I don't think it was Niall. I think it was the other L in the band. Allegedly. Conspiracy, whatever. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not. Let's just say I think it's the other L in the band. Just saying. So, all right. So we just did that. So, because someone was very jealous, So, let's just see. When it comes to what were the actions that ended up having Liam? We're going to take a look into that night. And I want to take a look, and we're going to just pull, and we're going to pull a kind of line of things about the actions that ended up occurring that night that ended up with Liam ending up falling over a balcony. So, yeah, the other L in the band. Yeah. Someone was very, very jealous of Liam. Someone who wasn't in the limelight, who wasn't touring, who wasn't doing things, who saw this as their way in of making inroads because they didn't have. Again, look at what each one of their board of. When you're looking at each one of the guys, who's their board of directors? Who does Louis have for his board of directors and he's looking to get board of directors for? Allegedly. So let's take a look at just the circumstances of that night that kind of led to Liam falling off the edge of the balcony. So it's going to be kind of hectic, y'all. So it's not going to be super structured, but let's see. Let's just take a look. Where are we even starting to say the first thing? Okay, so we are unbalanced right now. We have a lot of excess emotions. We need realignment. We're kind of like really, we're swinging between high highs and low lows. It's like I'm riding a high and then I'm super worried and then I'm low and then I'm high. It seems like, I don't know, was he on medications for mental health at that point in time? Because it feels like he wasn't on medications that he should have been on, or he forgot to take medications and that was leading towards things kind of going downhill for him. Also, he had just gotten a notice that something that he had been like working on, like this, like it's like, okay, I'm super emotionally unbalanced. I might be drinking a lot. I might be consuming more than what I should be. Why is this? Because someone didn't commit to what I wanted. It's almost like I had a conversation and now I'm like shit. Something's not going. Someone didn't invest in the way I wanted to. Someone didn't commit. I failed. This isn't going the way I wanted to. And now I'm trying to, I know I'm really insecure and I'm like all over the place. Also, it feels like one moment I got a drink to cope. Someone's not doing things that I want. I think my girlfriend is out to get me, allegedly conspiracy, whatever, because now she's going out against me. It's like, this is a perfect storm of stuff coming in. Do I think that this was all orchestrated to kind of lead toward a downward spiral? Yeah, kind of, because yeah, then after this it's like, okay, I'm already emotionally unbalanced, I'm not doing stuff. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna check my audio really quick. How does this sound? Does this sound better? Because sometimes there can be issues. So yeah, it's Lathan. Thank you so much. So yeah, like that happened. Then this happened. The girlfriend stuff. Now it's like, okay, I got to go into my vices because I don't know how to cope with everything that's kind of coming down the pipe at me. I don't know. Why is this going on? And then all of a sudden, and now it's like, now I don't know what I want to do. I can't, like, I don't know if I can do this. What am I going to do? I don't have the backing from other people. I don't have the backing from people, places, and or things. Like, what's kind of going on? I don't know what to do with the Page of Wands reversed. Like, this is his feeling. Was this orchestrated? It feels like yes. It's like all these items were supposed to be stacked on top of each other to make it better. But then here it's like, okay, now all of a sudden he's like, oh shit, no, you know what, I do have this. It's like, now that I've gone through my spiral and everything, now it's like, okay, I gotta get my head on straight, I gotta get focused, I can do this, we can go do all this other stuff. Okay, now I'm finding my balance with things. Again, it feels like earlier in the night or earlier in this day, it's like I was spiraling, but then it's like I actually get a hold of myself, and now I'm working towards, it's like, now I got my shit together. I've got stuff going for me. Like, he actually pulled himself out of his spiral, it feels like. Because, yeah, now I'm finding my balance. I can do all the things that I need to do. I'm going to work hard. It's like I see him almost like, shit, okay, I'm going to pull out my laptop and I'm going to work on something right now because I need to send something out. I need to put something up. I need to do something X, Y, and Z. Also, did he reach out to an old ex? Did he reach out to an old ex or an old bandmate or someone else to be like, here's the information? He sent an email to someone, or he sent information somewhere, or he has like a timed thing. Like, he set something up for information to be released to certain people, places, and or things, in my opinion here. Because he was going to be sneaky with getting away with doing stuff, getting away with stuff, acting strategically, thinking about a place that we could be doing. Oh, shucks. And then after he kind of, it's almost like once I was able to done being sneaky, he then got caught off guard. That's when spiritual stuff started happening. If y'all haven't watched my second reading, or even, I think it's my second reading, or it's like my One Direction reading that I did, y'all, I truly do believe that there was some sort of weird spiritual wonky shenaniganery going on that night. So it's like, once he was able to put this out, it's like he just got it done, and then it's like, oosh, the energy hit. And it's almost like that when that energy hit, it's like his computer went like wonky. Bad energy was kind of going in at him, it started with. And then with the Lovers reversed, it's like, okay, this started coming in, and now it's like a new wave of emotions started coming in, where it's like, now no one loves me, now no one wants me. This is like when he fully got detached from other people, places, and or things. And he lost, even more lost control. King of Pentacles reversed. Someone who was really stubborn, greed, indulgence. Alongside justice. Here's where his karmic justice came in. So, I'm got done being sneaky as shit. Nasty energy started coming into me. I felt disconnected from people, places, and or things around me. I'm trying to figure out what this greedy part is. It's like, this could be like he now sees like someone who's like come in and it's like, shit, this is someone who wants me for my money. Or this could just be him being like, I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself, hoard all my resources away. It's almost like this nasty energy comes in, and then like a light bulb moment goes off in his head where it's like, oh shucks. That girlfriend, that person that I thought that I was supposed to be connected with, is actually bad for me. Or I don't know if like she was in on it, but it's like, he's like, I have to disconnect from that person. So now I'm going to hold back. It almost feels like, did he get like a text message or like an email, and once he opened it, it's like that message kind of like whoosh, and all energy came in at him, and it came from like a partner or a girlfriend or something like that, because once that hits him, it's like all of his energy is not his anymore, and that's when that's when justice starts coming down, but that's also when all of this stuff starts happening, is what I'm seeing. Cause yeah, then it's like, then it's a whole, then he starts getting really confused. He starts getting really confused. I don't know which way I'm going. I'm really like like I'm all going each and every way. Now I'm spiraling again because again, looking at this here, right beneath the Emperor is the King of Pentacles. Did someone visit him that night that like we don't know about? Because it feels like we have like a very powerful individual that visited him that night. He got very confused because someone came in and it's like, I want to come collect. He got really confused. Why do you need to collect from me? What's kind of going on here with the Emperor? It's like, now you're being greedy and selfish and other things. And it's like, well, where's my money? Where's my money? He needed to give someone money. Because like he didn't have money for something, or he had to give up money or resources for something. He forced out of his bed. That's what I get with this. He was forced out of his bed. He's forced out of his comfort zone. Everything kind of, it's like, okay, we need to get you money. Okay, I'll go get you money. Actually, no money. I don't have stuff for you. It's like, fine. We'll just drag you out of bed, go somewhere else. And we're going to release you of this burden that's kind of coming in. And now it's, the Star card reverse, like, you don't know which way you're going. This almost feels like he got hit with a tidal wave of shit. And I'm actually struggling to kind of decipher what happened after this wave comes in. But what it kind of feels like, because like whoever this person that came in after him, this is really, really hard to... Whoever came in after him, like after this energy hit, is really, it's like it wants to be hidden. I see it as like a cloak. It's a cloak of energy that no one is supposed to kind of get through. I really, really do see this. And it's like this person came in, and with the Star card reverse, it's like, you can't read this. What else can we get here? Because I'm kind of confused. The world, like, yeah, we need to, incompletion, you're not doing what we want. Now we're going to put you out in front of the whole world for this to see. You want to become untrapped? This is how we're going to becoming untrapped. There was a fight that ended up occurring. People were saying things. There's Bay. She's going to get her thing. Then he ended up passing. Then after he ended up passing, it's like, okay, everyone, here's all your money. Here's how you're getting compensated. Now skedaddle, get the heck out, scram, and we're going to cover this stuff up. And to bring it, that's weird. It's like, we need to cover this stuff up. We need to cover this up. No one should know what's going on. And to bring it all together, we'll give you all the money that you want, and we'll keep you out of the hooskow. We'll get you out of wherever you're at, the slums, and bring you into where you need to be. And here, it's like, because you've done your work, and now it's time for you, like, long term, you don't know what's going to happen, but you got your money here in the short term. And here at the bottom, this is disharmony, disalignment, disorganized groups. So this wasn't cohesive, but in my opinion here, what really happened, I'm not able to read it right now. Again, there's this like veil of energy that, and I'm starting to get like that headache here in like my third eye area. So it's like this energy is super clouded over. They do not want these details actually looking in. So, but again, it does feel like there was another person there. Allegedly, there was fights. I don't believe... There was a lot of stuff that was done that night beforehand to make him look horrible, but in reality, he pulled himself out of it relatively well, and was able to get stuff done before shit really hit the fan later that night. So, okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay, so now that we did that whole part of like, what were the circumstances or actions that led to Liam's getting off? So when I'm taking a look at the balcony, I don't know if he was alive when he fell off that balcony. I'm pretty much saying no. Yes. The realist samurai were his parents. Yes, we are going to be looking into that. We just aren't there yet. Yeah. And Jenny, in my opinion, yeah, I don't think he was alive when he got dropped off that balcony. In my opinion, he was not alive. in my opinion. So let's take a look at what was going on with that laptop. That's what I want to know. That's what I'm really curious about. So what was going on with that laptop? Why was that laptop broken? Questions? Bueller? All right. Why was that laptop broken? I know. This is a wild time, man. But why was that laptop broken? Why was the laptop broken? Of all things. Why was the laptop broken? Why was that laptop broken? Judgment. Reversed. We needed to hide stuff. We can't let stuff getting out into the public or into the public eye. There's stuff on that laptop that if that would have been entered into public domain and would have been something that people could have essentially asked for, it would have not been good. It needed to be covered up. It can't go out to other people. You need to have it go. You need to have it stay inside the house. You can't let it go out. Why is this? Because the Seven of Wands. Because we need to defend ourselves against stuff going out and other people, places, things. This is a defense measure. Why was that laptop broken? Because it was a defense measure. Because we needed to keep stuff inside. Or it needed to keep stuff. We needed to keep stuff hidden. Because from a financial influence, I felt like this stuff made people feel trapped. Do I think Liam broke this computer on his own? No. Did Liam break his laptop? Yes, actually. Wait. No, Liam did break his laptop because he had to hide the shit that he had been working on or that had been sent off. Because our hopes and fears, because this would be lack of confidence, lack of recognition, unpopular, discredited, private achievement. Him breaking his laptop was his last line of defense to make sure that people didn't get what he had or had sent off. Again, I get that he sent emails or he sent stuff off to other people that was on that laptop. He has like a cloud or something that's like a backup of it, and he sent it off and he destroyed the laptop himself to get rid of the evidence or what he had sent off and for other and what people knew he had. Because also here with the moon card, yeah, this had secrets. The unseen obstacle is like this would reveal everything that he had been working on, everything that he'd been doing. Because the negative influence here, it's like he needed to be deceptive about what was going on. What was going for him? Because he had a certain distrust for a lot of people around. Here in the past, yeah, it's like I didn't plan long term before, and I'm sure as heck not going to now. And then here in the future, resistance to change, fearing change, holding on, stagnation, decay, personal transformation. What I'm seeing here is that stuff got sent out to other people, but really, why was that laptop destroyed, to smash to smithereens? It's because he didn't want stuff getting out to other people. He only wanted it sent out to certain people. This is his way of controlling everything that was going on, is really what this seems like. Because I just want to do this really quick, because the other information that we can get, yeah, this is a way for me to keep up with contracts. This is my way of giving equal back and forth. This is my way of screw the upper above people, our triangle peoples. And this is my way of bringing out my story and the such. Him destroying it is a way of protecting himself and the people that he loves and cares about, because it protects them and the people he was really talking to get this stuff put together, in my opinion here. So let's take a look, see. Okay, so why was that laptop broken? He was protecting his own ass and the ass of other people that he cared about, in my opinion here. So, okay. So I want to take a look next at this Kate Cassidy person. Why did this Kate Cassidy person leave? I have no idea who this person is. I'm just being like, well, why did this person leave? I don't know. I don't even know who they are. I thought we just had the Maya Henry person, and then there was the other girl who's apparently the father or the mother of his child. So that's all I know. Okay. Hi, Armando. Welcome, welcome. So let's take a look. So, who's this Kate? Why did Kate Cassidy leave? Why did Kate Cassidy leave? Two of Pentacles, it was a business decision. It was a business decision that she did, because also there's a part of her where it's like, why did I leave? Because I needed to work on myself. I didn't want to go into whatever this was going into. This was a decision that, like, for me, it's like either I could or I couldn't. I wanted to maintain my balance within myself. If I would have stayed, it wouldn't have been a balanced situation. Here, it's kind of looking like I'm doing this also because I want to just keep stuff for me. Because from a financial influence, I just didn't want to fight other people. I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to agree. I didn't want to disagree. I just want to avoid whatever is coming down the pipeline. Did he know did this person know that was kind of what's coming down for him that night? I would say so, because their hopes and fears, yeah, it's like, this is like me. I'm just done. I don't want to. It's like, I'm just done. I'm not doing this. Unseen obstacles, though. She does feel really bad about leaving. Because it feels like it almost feels like if I would have stayed, it wouldn't have happened. And I almost feel like if she would have stayed, nothing would have happened to Liam that night. I do truly believe that. But because he was alone, it made things got out of hand. Things were weird. It's like people knew that this could have gone bad, and it did go bad. It's like the worst case scenario happened. And if she would have been there, it wouldn't have turned into the worst case scenario. Hi, Amy Biscuit. Welcome. So yeah, because also over here, the negative influence, she was tipped off that there was going to be bad energy. Also, I feel like she felt the bad energy that was about to come down, and she's like, It's like she got like a gut reaction. It's like, I'm getting out of here, because she had to. Unseen the negative or the positive influences on her decision here was she also has some unfinished business with Liam as well. And like she also had unfinished business in other places. It feels like she didn't leave, she didn't change, she didn't move, but it's like, I just have to get out of here. It's like she had a really bad inkling. She just knew she needed to leave. Because here in the past, yeah, I'm holding back. I'm being hesitant, bad choices, risk taking. And then here in the future, she didn't get everything that she wanted out of this. She didn't get everything that she wanted. She still got what she got what she was paid for, but she didn't get anything extra. And I think that's kind of the one thing about this is like, I could have been good, but she feels good about her decision, but at the same time, she's like, it's not what it could have been, is really what this is feeling about when it comes to why did she leave. It just seems like it was a decision. It's like, I knew bad shit was about to go down. I really don't want to be a part of this. If I would have stayed, it probably wouldn't have been bad, but it's like, I just don't want to have any part of this is really what it's feeling. So that's what I'm feeling about why did she leave. So let's take a look here next. So that was all this shenaniganery. Yeah, just based on the comment section. Yeah, Amy, I hope you got your tinfoil hat already on. Because it took us all of 5 minutes and we already had to be like, yeah, time to put the tinfoil hat on. Gianna, we are going to get about that is the next question after this one. We are getting to that Rolex watch. What happened to the Rolex? I'm curious. But let's take a look first at TMZ. What's going on with TMZ here? What's going on with TMZ? Apparently, they had really weird photos. They had really weird stuff of like alleged recordings of things. Like, what was going on? What's with it feels like media manipulation. Apparently they said there were body doubles. Like, there's a whole slew of conspiracies there. So let's take a look at what's that all about. The strength card here. Courage, passion, focus. Why is this? 8 of Wands, delays. Oh yeah, these are all, to me, these are faked. We're looking at the stuff with TMZ. A lot of this stuff is faked. A lot of it is body doubles. It's because we couldn't get what we wanted fast enough. Like, there were, do I think that there were things along the lines of, how do I put this? Do I think that, like, they had, like, all this footage and, like, actual photos? No. This is like, we aren't getting stuff fast enough out, so we're just gonna put out our version of stuff to make it seem better and to get a better get better screen time or better things. They had someone who wrote that they could potentially pose as him, and away they went, is what this is kind of feeling like. Because hopes and fears here, yeah, it's conflict, disagreements, sneakiness, bullies, theft. They just took what they wanted and left. Because, yeah, this is not, they guys got away with it. Like, again, this feels like they just did, yeah, this is a lot of CCTV Photoshop stuff. Excuse me, because they were greedy, they were selfish, they wanted all the money, and they had a contract that they needed to fulfill. Here in the past, they were single, they had all their money, self-sufficient, independent. This is the fruits of their labor that they had built up to, and then here in the future, this is causing them a major stir. Not a lot of people are going to be starting to trust them again, and it has hurt their reputation and credibility as well. So yeah, I don't believe that it was actual. No, it was CCTV footage, Photoshop. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that one guy on the plane. Yeah, again, it does feel like they had someone who is so similar to Liam that they were able to just Photoshop it or use him as a body double for other things. Yes. So, yeah, this is all for that TMZ stuff, and the weird body double stuff, and the CCTV footage stuff. Yeah, that all feels like it was the body double. That was not anything real. Okay. And that's also with the recording of the fall, too. I don't think there's an actual recording. If it is, it's all going to be photoshopped and shit. Because what really ended up happening, again, I do not believe that he was alive when he fell. Allegedly. Off the side of the balcony. So, next, we're going to look at a very curious question of what happened to the Rolex? What happened to the Rolex? So, what happened to this gosh darn Rolex? I'm curious. Are y'all curious? Because what? So what happened to the Rolex that night? Like, no one knows where it is. So what just happened to it? I'm very curious. Also, I would like to say, I have been getting the Seven of Swords consistently tonight. So there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of sneakiness. There's a lot of stuff that is around this case that we do not know about. And there's a lot of it because I don't typically get the Seven of Swords this much. So, yeah. So let's take a look here at what happened to the Rolex. Two of Pentacles. Why is this? Financial influence. Okay. What I'm seeing, what happened to the Rolex? It was taken. The Rolex was taken. Why was it taken? Because it was sent off to another party. This is like, this was confirmation that it happened, and that's what happened. This is also, it feels like confirmation of us getting paid, in my opinion here, because up here from the financial influences, it's the Ten of Pentacles reverse. This is like industry reverse. This is how you're gonna get paid, y'all. So that's what I was kind of looking out. And M. Mickle, just looking at chat really quick. What's up with the photo of the patio that went viral and moved the body in various angles? That was the body double. That was a body double. In my opinion. That was all photoshopped, all fake, all other stuff. So yeah, that's what that kind of feels like. But yeah, the Rolex here, why it was taken and sent off to the person that paid them, and that was their confirmation of payment. It was mailed to whoever it needed to go to, and then that's how they got. And then like after that was sent to them, that was received, then payment went to them with how much they got it. Because yeah, again here, because the hopes and fears, this is how we're getting our money. Unseen obstacles, though. It's unorthodox, the Hierophant reversed. This is all they dealt with triangle people. And again, the people that I feel like did this were not triangle people or like part of the triangle organization. They were not a part of that. But this group of people who ended up doing it felt like they're adjacent or like a different group of people that did this. And so like that's how they sent out their money. Because yeah, the unseen or the negative influence on here, there's a feminine figure or feminine person who it's like, I'm a little bit of a bitch. This is like, I don't really care. I don't really have a lot of emotions for this. This is just business. And then the Fool card reversed. As people were holding back, hesitation, recklessness, fearlessness, bad choices, risk taking. Someone took the frickin' thing and then they sent it off. That's how they got their payment. It was kind of stupid for them to do, but it's like, this is what we get for extra. It's almost like this is like bonus points as well. Because here in the past, we needed these people who did it did not know what they were doing. It was kind of like we were supposed to get in, get out really quick. We did not have a lot of long-term planning. But then here in the future, it's like delays, standstill, resistance. I don't think we're ever getting the Rolex back, but the Rolex it almost feels like it's a trophy somewhere for someone. And this Rolex will never be found, and if it is, it's going to be found in the weirdest place you've ever found it. It's on someone's shelf. It's on someone's shelf behind their desk in a major executive suite. That's where it is, in my opinion. So that's what I'm kind of feeling. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, some people. Okay, so people are asking, like, where did he actually end up passing? So we can take a look really quick at that, and then I want to get into all the political, I should say, into the judicial stuff going on there. So let's just take a look really quick, though, at where did he actually end up passing? So, like, was it a hotel room? Was it somewhere else? You know what? I'm going to actually grab out the true crime for this. Yeah. I hope it's found too, because that Rolex, it feels like it's in the weirdest place ever. I do believe, will that Rolex ever get returned back to like his son? I see yes, it will, but but it's going to spend its time on a nice shelf behind someone's case for, I don't know. It's really, really weird, man. So let's take a look, see. At least that's where I'm seeing it. But let's take a look here at where did he actually end up passing? What? What? This is weird, y'all. I would like to say this is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this wasn't a self-exit. Here in the past, feeling trapped. Here in the future. What? He's supposed to have... What? What's this all about? What is this all about? 'Cause now I'm curious. What the F? What the F? What the F? Y'all, what the F? What the F? What the F? What the F? Is he still F? What? What is going on? I'm healing, protecting. Everyone's on the same page. This is our last stand. Why am we seeing a fake death when it comes to when did he pass? What is going on? Is he still alive? What? Man-made disaster. Shady money practices. What is going on? What do you mean he's still alive? What do you mean he didn't pass? What? What do you mean we're running away? So hold the F on. I don't know, y'all. Why are we seeing a fake death? Like, when did he pass? What do you mean this is a, why? Why is he... This is super weird. Why are we going into survival mode? Why are we doing this whole thing of, you know what, we're going to have to, like, this is a fake death. Did he actually end up passing? I've never picked this up before. This is really effing weird. Why is this all of a sudden now a thing going on? Because it's like, survival mode, I faked my own thing. I gotta go into survival mode here. Because over here, why is this? 'Cause I need to heal. I need to get everyone on the same page. I need to be a protector for other people. I gotta make my last stand. Up here, financial influence. Well, someone tried taking me out and they have me under surveillance here. However, my hopes and fears here is the suave entertainer. I know shit that's going on. I am worried out of my mind that people are coming after me. What? Oh, goodness gracious. I know. I'm trying to figure this all out, too. Because over here, the unseen obstacles, I got to burn the evidence. I got to burn things. However, because I need to awaken other people to people, places, and or things going on. So like with the man-made disaster here too, it's like, what was the negative influence? Like there was shady money practices going on that makes this whole thing up into something else. And then over here, the positive influence, we had to silence people. We needed to make something go. We needed to fight back. What is this? Because yeah, here in the past, I knew I was trapped. I knew bad shit was going down. But here in the future, I got to run away and hopefully be able to help other people get through these things. What do you mean, spirit, by like, what do you mean that like he's not gone? What do you mean? Because I felt his energy. I felt his energy. Like, what is going on? We're gonna take a look into this. I don't know what's going on. Y'all, I am... What? What do you mean someone faked their death? What? What? I don't know, y'all. What? So, like, is he alive then? Because I've never gotten that before. What is going on? What is going on? Why are we getting... Okay, so is he still alive then? Because he's had to go and heal. Well, if he's still alive then... Again... Y'all, I hope y'all have your tinfoil hats, like, pressed on tightly. What's going on? What is this all about? Like... Where is he? I'm indebted to other people. Okay. Egotism. That was kind of like, where is he? I don't get this. Why was it exactly fake death? I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm just pulling up like, hey, is he actually like? Is he where did he end up passing? And all of a sudden, I'm seeing fake death. We're seeing it with a fake death. We're seeing other people like, okay, you're faking a death. Why? Because you have to go and heal somewhere in a hospital. And now it's like you're trying to hide from things. You're trying to do other things. Like, this is legitimately like the cards. These ones really do mean kind of literally. Because I'm looking over here too. It's like, well, where is he? It's like, I'm indebted to other people. I mean, this isn't probably the best deck for this. No, I'm actually going to pull this up. Okay, so if he's still alive, where the heck? May I use you for this, please? Okay, so I just got a new Oracle deck. We're going to ask, where the F is he then? If this is truly like, guys, I don't know what is going on. What is going on? Where is he then? Where is Mr. Where is he? If he is still amongst the living, which I have never gotten. I've never gotten that he's been amongst the living. So I don't know what this whole fake death thing is about, but could we get, where is he then? Details. Magic stream, making a choice, spark. Do I need to take any of these away? Don't think we need that one. Okay, I'm going to grab out the book here. I have no idea, M. Mickle. I have no idea. This is super weird. I'm just taking a look into where the heck he actually is then. Yeah, honestly, yeah, he could be. This is super weird, man. So, making a choice. You're required to make a decision now. So, this is making a choice. This is giving me, like, what path do you choose to walk in? You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice. That is, whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Yet, you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from spirit and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one. At this time, life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. Okay, what's going on with details? Where the F are you, Mr. Payne? The most powerful patterns are created through the tiniest details. Pay attention. This is the time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project. Make small but meaningful gestures and add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what we need to know lies in details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after. And when it's too late, clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. You know how I think someone said before that Karmic DF thought, hey, what was going on with, like, Karmic DF was like, why are none of the guys actually seeming to be in mourning? I never got them being in mourning either. So, y'all, what the F is going on? Like, this veil is weird AF. What is this? I've never... Because, okay, do y'all remember the night that... I don't know if anyone's has... Who here has seen my first reading on Liam Payne? That night. that whole thing. Do you guys remember that reading? I did it an hour after he passed, but I think I posted it the next day. And I remember in that reading, I was so different than any of the other readers going on out there. Does anyone else remember that? Because I do. Like, because what I'm seeing here is like, whatever was going on that night, you know how many different interpretations readers were getting? Like, it was insane, right? Like, we had me who was like so very different than the other people. I've mentioned before, like, there are readers who I'm like, if there was like weird triangle people stuff going on, they're on top of it. They weren't even getting triangle people stuff going on that night. There was stuff going on with, I think I watched a video about Sloane Bella and how she did it too. And like, there's like, she was picking up stuff. Why was everyone so all over the place that night? Like, there is a veil over this situation. I've been saying that since day one. But, or not day one, but like, I've been saying that for a while. This whole situation is weird. No one really knows what's going on. And I would say this is the most spiritually complex, oh God, I didn't watch her video on it, but this is one of the most spiritually complex readings or situations that I've ever read on, because there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of weird stuff going on a spiritual level. So, you know what I'm going to ask? I'm going to grab out the Major Arcana deck, if I may, and we're going to take a look into why were we getting fake death? Yeah, it's Lathan. Yeah, me too. That night was a really weird one. Because I remember when I did that reading, I had just gotten done with a Jay-Z reading. And my Jay-Z readings, I need to do, like, there's a whole rigmarole of, like, prerequisites before I can even read on Jay-Z, or at least at that time. And so, like, after that, I was like, I was through that veil. I had asked for permission to look through that veil, and so I got it. But it's super freaking weird. That was a really weird night. So let's just take a look. Why did we get this whole fake death stuff? Because now I'm off on a whole tangent. And maybe that's what Spirit wants me to be, like, on a tangent for. But, like, let's just see. Let's take a look at... Why did we just get fake death? I'm very curious. Okay, there's lies going on in the spiritual realm, the dark and the dank, because they don't want this talked about. So why did we get it? Because people don't want the truth out? So is Liam actually alive then? And if so, why am I being told now of all times it's safer? Yeah. Because over here, yeah, the financial influences, the justice cards, because we need to get away with stuff. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears are triangle people. Bad things. Unseen obstacles. This got a lot more attention than what it needed to. Here's the Empress again. Who is this Empress, and why do they seem to have a shit ton of control over this entire situation, and who I think, in my opinion, is the one who's manipulating energy around this to have us see things that maybe aren't going on? Because the positive influence, this is all triangle people stuff. Because here in the past, we went from one version to the next one, and then here in the future, this is going to get revealed. And then here at the bottom, the Emperor reverse. Is Liam actually alive? I'm not getting that. I could be. Like, this is super weird. Is Liam alive somewhere? Like, or did he just not pass that night? Because, like, again, this is super weird. That was a very clear message of, like, a fake death. What? I'm just gonna try and take this all in right now. Okay. So it seems like I'm just trying to figure this out. Yes. Armando, who is this powerful empress? I've gotten it to be the queen bee herself several times over, is what I've always felt. But there is a lot of conflicting information about this case, and I'm actually really weirded out about this now, because, like, what do you mean that there was a fake death? They took him to the hospital. What is this all about? Like, because every time, like, we've seen it, it's like we saw the death card coming up earlier in this reading, right? Where someone needed to be taken out, right? Someone needed to be taken out, so someone was taken out, right? But then now we're seeing that this is a whole fake death situation. What is this all about? I'm just really confused, and I'm kind of thrown for a little bit of a loop by that whole thing. Because I'm not, I'm trusting my cards. Like, my cards don't typically lie to me. And I don't think they're lying now. So, like, I honestly don't know what happened. So, like, what? What do y'all think in the and, like, I'm reading chat. I'm just like, what do you mean that he's still, if he's out and about and doing stuff, then, like, what's he doing? Is he just hiding? Is he trapped? Is, like, yeah, like, this is super weird. Like, yeah, I could see that. You know what? Let's just grab out the tarot again here. And, I want to take a look at something here. Yeah, Armando, what is going on in the spiritual warfare that's in the world? I know, this is really whack. This has been one of the wackiest readings I've not just experienced myself, but that I've, like, seen from, like, the spiritual community. No one can seem to get on this same page with this reading, with what was going on. I've not seen a general consensus. Yeah, we can take a look. What happened at the hotel that was fake? Yeah. We can take a look at that 2R. Yeah, we're just going through the case. We haven't even gotten to the bandmates yet, man. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look. What happened at the hotel then that night? Can I get that information? I'm being told no. Apparently, I'm not allowed to know what happened at the hotel that night. So you know what? I'm not going to push it, because I'm like, oh, can we look into what happened at the hotel that night? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay. So let's take a look then. Does this link back to can we ask this question? Does this link back to the Diddy stuff? Can we look into that? Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's Lathan. I don't actually have that deck. I don't own that, the Haunted House Tarot deck. I do own the Vampire Tarot, which I absolutely love. However, I'm being asked to not use it, and I don't know why. So I'm just kind of following what my guides and what my inner intuition is kind of telling me. I don't know. We're just trying to look here. What? Oh, shucks. Does this link back? Let's take a look at, does this link back to the Diddy stuff really quick? King of Wands reversed. Impulsive. Yeah, this does. Yeah, this is me wanting to disconnect from all that weird ass juju, because I want to disconnect. I don't want to be a part of this anymore from a financial influence. This is stuff that happened to me in the past. I don't want to continue doing this for potential future and kiddos and all the other stuff. Unseen obstacles here is the Three of Wands, though. I didn't have them. I expected delays. This didn't go on the way it was supposed to. This is the only option for me to kind of move forward and stuff. I made a deal with other people. Here in the past, I was being impulsive. I knew kind of other stuff going on. And then here in the future, it's like I'm disconnecting from other people, places, friends, and the such. Here in the middle, this is me getting away with stuff. Do I think that this might be getting away with stuff in conclusion with Diddy? Possibly. Okay. Do I just force it? No. But I'm gonna try. You know what, guys? I'm gonna grab the deck out, and we'll see how it does. Sometimes it wants to work with me, sometimes it does not. Okay. I just grabbed the deck out. Can we look into what actually happened at the hotel that night with this deck? Is there a deck that I own that we can look into what happened that night at the hotel? Okay. So we're getting closer, y'all. We're getting closer. We just got to figure out what deck that I can use for this. I don't know. Apparently it's not this one. But apparently I do have a deck. We just got to figure out which one it is. Okay, which one of y'all is it? That happened that night at the hotel. Is it you guys? All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's do this. We're gonna grab out this deck. This is, if y'all are curious, actually, this is the first deck that I actually used for Liam Payne, for my first Liam Payne reading. And let's do this. This is the deck that we can use to look at what actually happened at the hotel that night. I'm hearing yes, so let's do it. Let's take a look. Hey, sometimes there are decks have their own personal feelings on things that they go on. Also, this deck is my original Liam deck. It's my original deck that I read Liam on. So I'm not shocked that this is the deck that that I would be asked to use for this. So let's take a look, right? What happened at the hotel that night? What actually happened? So let's take a look, shall we? What happened the actual night that the night that allegedly Liam passed? What actually happened at that hotel? Eight of Wands, very fast movement occurred. Things happened very quick succession, from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. Why is this the Queen of Swords? Because we have a schedule to keep. We have business. We have things that we need to accomplish. It's like we need to go from X, Y, Z, and the such. With the Queen of Swords upright, it's like this is like we have a production to put on. This is like your executive producers and the such. Why is this? There was a couple involved here. There's a couple. Comes from a financial influence here. It's like we have contracts we need to keep. We have contracts we need to sign. This is like executive producer level worthy shit. King of Swords as well. It's like we have a contract to keep. This is like the director of the whole situation. Hopes and fears. Our fear here is that this is not going to be silent. This is the Hermit. It's like things are going to be brought to light. People are getting pushed out of their comfort zones. With things going on. Unseen obstacle, the Knight of Pentacles. Things did not occur. And having this be reversed, it's giving me this sense of we didn't just have to fool the world. We also had to fool people in his own camp. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Y'all remember when we saw that Knight of Pentacles earlier? Of who's the one that, I don't know, betrayed Liam? This is that same person. We need to not just fool the public, but we also need to fool this person in his inner circle. That, yeah. Because also over here, there's a Queen of Cups as well. There's a sense of like, I can't be emotional about this. We need to XYZ. We have a show to put on here. And the girlfriend here, this Queen of Cups, I don't know who's the Queen of Cups in his life, but having this be reversed, this is like someone that almost derailed the whole process. This is someone who almost derailed the whole process. You know how we were saying before that Queen of Cups was showing up and causing issues before? Here she is again. And you know who was showing up as that? That was that Kate Cassidy person. It's like she needed to go. She didn't want to be a part of it. She didn't want to be involved. Because Because over here, the negative or the positive influence is like our hard work didn't really pay off as well as we wanted it to. I'll have to grab clarifier for that one. Because, yeah, here in the past, 10 of Cups, you want the perfect family, the home, and the such. Here in the here though, 7 of Swords, people, it's like we want to get away with stuff, but we are unable to get away with the things that we want. However, I just want to look for a card really, really quick. Because, again, I don't have everything completely memorized, and I do try my best to have stuff kind of memorized, but I'm not perfect, just as most people in this world aren't. And this card in particular, I want the keywords for, and I have it in my head. I need the keywords. Give me the keywords. I think I should also, do I have that near me right now? I should need to find, the books should be close to me somewhere here, but I want the keywords on this deck first. Where the heck are you? You got it. There it is. I want the keywords on this deck. So it's coming clean, rethinking approach, deception, self-deceit, keeping secrets. Is that mic drop? I don't know if he's actually, like, passed. Like, what? Okay. Because what I'm seeing here, like what happened that night at the hotel, this is a whole production. This is a whole production that we needed to put on. Multiple people, things going on. Okay, so if that was the case, y'all, we went down the rabbit hole. I apologize. I don't apologize. This always seems to happen. But what's going on then? Apparently we are going to keep with this. Lathan, I don't know. I'm not deleting this. If people want to come for me, they can be like, well, we are all in tinfoil hat theory. Also, quick reminder before we go any further, did I say that everything's all alleged and for entertainment purposes only? No facts here, y'all. This is my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. Not no facts. There are no facts in this video at all. Yep, and I did say this, there was a veil. And apparently we found a way to get through it right now. I don't know how we're getting through it, but we're getting through it. So... let's take a look. If this was a whole case, if this was a whole fake death, if this is something, a whole ass production that happened that night, why? Why was this a whole production? Why? Why did we have this spiritual stuff? Thank you so much, Lathan. Hi, Kate, and welcome. Holy shenaniganeries. Let's take a look here. I love it. We're having a good time. So let's take a look-see at if this was, again, if this was a fake death, if this was a whole thing. Let's just take a look here. Why? Just why? Thanks. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a look, shall we? Thank you, M. Mickle. Thank you for following me to the ends of the earth. We'll see how long it takes us to get there. But let's take a look here. Why then? Why all this big cover-up? Why all this spiritual deception? Why all this media deception? There seems to be, there's so many powerful people and so much energy and time and resources that have been put into this misdirection. Why? Why? AKA Tina, welcome! But let's take a look. Why the heck all of this? The Queen of Wands. Why? Because the Ten of Swords. This Queen of Wands is giving me like, this is someone who's like, I'm on my throne. I need to have control. This is someone else who is also helping him because we are healing from old things. Because from a financial influence here, it's the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords reversed. I'm going to have to pull. Yeah, because the hopes and fears, the High Priestess. We need to lie to the people, places, and or things. Again, the Seven of Wands now, too. It's like, because unseen obstacles is like, I'm not really the king of the hill. Like, I'm not the big dog on top anymore. Unseen, or the, not unseen, but the negative influences. We worked really hard on something. And you know what? It's easier for them to mourn you. I'm going to grab clarifiers out for this. Yeah, because here in the past, we needed you awake or away, and then now you're the Nine of Swords. We have a lot of worries and anxieties of people coming after you. This is also safer. Yes, I know. Queens have been showing up a lot tonight as well. There's a lot of queen energy around him. I'm just going to grab clarifiers out for each and every. So we have priest or religion in the center. Why is this being covered up so heavily? Because we need to take a new idea, perspective shift. We had a breakthrough here. Also, the Queen of Wands, I've also seen this as like a master manifester. This is like a witchy person. Like out of all of them, they're like the witchiest queen of them all. That's weird that trapped was just there. We felt trapped. Also, I would like to say the majority of these cards have been flipping out right in the middle of the deck. So it's like this, whoever this person is, illusions not is all what it seems. Why? We're looking at the why, essentially, of why this is being covered up so heavily. Because this is all about taking people down. This is all about taking people down. All about illegal activity. This is all about taking people down. He's like an asset. The Five of Cups, though, the thief, loose lips, gossips, finders, keepers is negative, or the influence here. It's like this is someone who's like he's been shown to be an issue, because here in the past, the hermit, is a weakness. You were all alone, so you were weak. You didn't have people protecting you. And then here, and now he's on the frickin' run again. I don't know. We've now seen that this card, two different decks, mind you, in the same position. He's on the run. I'm sorry, but like, he's on the run. I don't know. Like, again, why is this? Because we needed him to go on the run. He has information. Loose lips sink ships. This is illusions. All is not what it seems. He was feeling trapped. This is all having to do with weird people. So, like, really is. So I have a question. If this is truly what was going on, was Roger Norris, who everyone thinks is this horrible, horrible person, actually the one who's been helping him get away with this stuff? Or not? Because how the heck does one get away from, like all this stuff when we've been seeing all these connections and XYZ and do? Because, like, he's essentially, in my opinion, reading these, I don't think he's gone. Like, guys, what? Someone's helping him out here. It feels like someone's helping him out, trying to, like, get him into a place. Like, yeah, let's take a look then at, okay. Now that we've kind of gotten over this whole situation, and you know what? Maybe his Rolex is with someone for safekeeping. And that's why he doesn't have it. Because the Rolex was a way to say, hey, this actually happened. Take the Rolex. That's maybe what that was. That's what that might have all been about. It's all about it. That's why the Rolex was taken. It was an insurance policy to make sure that it looked like he was gone, but it's actually in safekeeping somewhere for someone or for people in the future. Okay. So now I want to just ask, because you know what, y'all, I just need more confirmations about this, because there's like a weird energy going on right here. Why are we being told right now? Like, why am I picking up on this right now? Why are we being told this right now? I'm really curious. Why? Just why are we being told this right now? Why not months ago? Why are we now allowed to know about this stuff? Five of Swords, because a lot of the enemies have been slain or don't have power anymore. Why is this? Because their contracts are up. Their contracts are done. Their contracts are over with. Because we are now, because from a financial influence here, the Seven of Pentacles, we've sown our seeds and we are now getting the just desserts. Also, because the hopes and fears, the Empress is going down. There's someone who wanted to take Laim down. There was someone who was after his ass, who was someone who was coming in. This Empress, though, does not hold any power anymore. And cannot get, like, or still has power, but can still go after him. But this is why. The Empress is starting to, like, take energy away from things. Because, yeah, down here, the unseen obstacle, the death card, transformation from new things. Why are we being told about this now? The unseen obstacle because of his death, or alleged. Also, negative influence. He had to leave his entire family behind. None of his family members know. However, there was money and resources that allowed him to do so. Yeah, because here in the past, yeah, justice was coming in. And then now here in the future, the world's going to know. He is still... You know what? I wouldn't doubt Naomi Campbell would be... Naomi Campbell's a major player, and she's a major shaker in the spiritual realm of peoples. I would not doubt it. I know I've done a reading where we've been trying to figure out who the Empress is, and I know who I've said who I think it is. I know who I've said I think it is, but like there might be multiple Empresses going on, and I'm hearing yes, there are multiple Empresses because there are multiple very high level practitioners out there that do this stuff. And this is one that I think that was after him. And why are we learning about it now? Because this person is now kind of like losing their steam or losing their power. I don't know what Laim had on this person, but it feels like he might have turned or flipped on the whole industry. People got wind of it. They wanted him gone. And you know what? Because it feels like he's one of the major people that actually flipped on them. Oh, and that was a very strong yes. Oh, that was a very, very strong yes. Where it's like, no, this is why we're able to come out. Maybe, Tiffany, maybe. I don't know if we'll ever know about him actually being alive. I'm hearing no. I don't think so. I do not think that we will hear about him. I think he's gone into witness protection program for a very, very long, for like ever. I do not think he's coming back. So, how are y'all feeling after all of that? How are y'all feeling about that? With this whole thing. How are we feeling? Because I'm like shocked. I'm like legitimately shocked. I hope y'all are doing okay, because I'm trying to like process everything that's been going on. So yeah, we're all fine. We're all okay. Our minds aren't being blown too bad, right? The realist samurai. Me too. I do too. I feel like I feel like I'm all over the place too. Like, what? There was a... Oh my gosh. Okay. Now that we've kind of gotten over this whole case thing, y'all, do you want me to... I want to take a look into his family. Does his family know about all of this? I'm hearing no. No. We're going to take a look into... Does the family know anything about this? I'm hearing no. They can't. Again, we'll check. I hope everyone's tinfoil hat has made it through tonight's session so far, because we haven't even gotten through, like, we're not even like halfway through the questions. So we're just gonna take a look. Does his family even know? Six of Wands. Why is this the Queen of Cups? The family has been made known that things aren't all what they seem. Six of Wands upright. It's like, yeah, they don't know, but I think they've been made aware that things aren't all what they seem. There's a Queen of Cups who I think has been leaving hints that things aren't all there. Because from a financial influence here, this is how he protects them. There's been money put to protect them as well. And I think there is a sizable amount that's been left to them to help them through some of these sticky situations that are coming in. Because the hopes and fears here is I just want you guys to not be swayed by our triangle people or other things going on. However, the unseen obstacle is the Three of Wands. Wherever Liam is, it's not near any family members. It's not even near, like, I even see him. I don't know why I see him in, you know what? I'm not even going to say what continent. I'm not even going to say what country. But I do see him in a place not near home. Yeah, and because over here it's like we need to keep. It's because the negative influence here. It's like you guys just need to. We need you guys to play the part. Because we need. Yeah, foolish. Because it was a lot of bad luck, bad opportunity, and here in the future, the Queen of Wands. There is a Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. These might be his two partners, and I think they might be telling the family eventually. Do I think that Liam's dad will know before he passes? Yes. Yes. I don't think that they know now, but they will. They will. They'll know that he did not. Is what I'm seeing, and it's hard. I'm getting that's really, really hard, but it was for their own protection and for his protection and for his son's protection. And the such. This will seem to be the only way, and I can feel where he is. I'm pretty sure I know the area that he's in, but I'm not going to reveal any of that. But let's just say he's not near his family. So yeah, I know. Now I'm really curious about this whole thing. But yeah, I do not think the family knows. And again, guys, TMZ too. We're already having suspects of body doubles with TMZ with a guy that looks how similar to Liam, just coincidentally being there on the TMZ team. Like, guys, there's I know we all sound insane. I know I sound insane. But when we're putting all these pieces together, like, yeah. So, and I do feel like his family will know the truth of what actually happened to Liam, because it'll be Liam who tells them, allegedly, in my opinion. Yeah, Brienne, I get you. I mean, it gets sweaty underneath these tinfoil hats sometimes. So, yeah. I feel like there's some people that really do know what happened. This is, again, Queen of Swords. It's like this is someone's like executive producer hat on, y'all. All right. So now let's take a look at a few of these other questions now, specifically related to the case. So we have the prosecutor stuff, we have the judge validity, we have will there be justice. I mean, with what we just read, will there be justice? I mean, what kind of justice are we looking at here? Yeah, and that's why there's been so many conflicting reports. Also, I can see why that's why we're having so much spiritual stuff too. This is insane. This is nuts. So let's really just dive into Roger Norris then, because this is really like I gotta take a look into this now. with a completely different lens. What's going on between Liam and Roger Norris? Because this is actually pretty damn wild. To me at least, because everyone's so like, this was Roger's home turf, right? He's originally from that area, XYZ, da 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 da. And so as we're kind of looking at it, what da 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 da, like, was there anything kind of involved here with him? Like, what is this dynamic then? Like, what was it? We have Liam, we have Roger, we have the energy in between the two of them. So between the two of them, they were both lying to each other. Yeah. Yeah, it's Lathan. Yep, I completely get it. Because I'm like, yeah. Roger over here, he's the one that's going to take, he's not going to take the fall, but he's going to take the speculation. Liam over here, 9 of Pentacles. I am independent between the two of them. Lots of lies, lots of deceit, lots of deception. Also feel like this is a third party between the two of them that has not given clarity to both of them of what's actually going on. Why is this? Money, money, money. So when I'm looking at Liam and Roger's relationship here, it definitely feels like they've set Roger up as the one to take the brunt of the media storm. With the star card, is like, we need you to take the media storm. I don't think there's anything, you can't hit anything with him. Like, there's nothing, again, because over here, it's like, I almost think there's someone who comes between them. And it's kind of all about the money. It's like, I'm looking here from just a money perspective. Because these two fight about money, contracts, and the such all the time. Also, it feels like Roger does not know that this was a faked thing. 5 of Cups. It's giving me the sense of, like, I'm grieving. I'm, like, this is a time of grieving. Like, my friend is gone. These people are gone. However, so just because you're grieving doesn't mean that he's also now not thinking about his future and his career. Because there's also, like, investments and where he wants, that Roger wants to go in with this. With the Hierophant reverse, this is all because they were connected through backroom triangle organization kind of stuff. However, they were very much connected through that third party. I believe, I forget which girlfriend it is, but, like, they were still very much connected by this girlfriend. Here in the past, the Knight of Swords. Wow. And then here in the future, the 10 of Cups reversed. So these two, their relationship was always one built off of people lying to them about this, that, and the other thing. And then here in the future, the 10 of Cups reversed. It's given the sense of Ten of Cups reversed. And it's like they're never going to be on the same point or same thing. Like, these two are always, it's just not a happy reunion or a happy connection. It's like their family's broken. It's like, I see this almost as like, our happy family is gone. It's just gone. That's what I'm kind of seeing with that. Like, they were really good friends, but there's also a sense of, like, I do feel like Roger is actually mourning Liam's death. And I know this might be different than some of my other readings, but that's what I'm getting, at least in this current energy. So, yeah. So, I know there is a connection. So we're going to take a look at that nasty energy that came in. That, of like, we want to muddle the waters. Whoever this practitioner was, very powerful practitioner, just saying. I want to take a look into, was this energy one of helping Liam, or like helping Liam hide? Was this like an energy of helping Liam hide what was going on? Or was this an energy of, there was multiple things going on at once and we're just hiding the truth behind things in maybe a more negative way? So let's just take a really quick look at that. I saw It's Lathan put in, like, so is the queen bee suppressing information or helping? So yeah, we're going to take a look into that. Is this a suppression of energy, or is this a helping of energy? This is a helping energy. The justice must prevail because we're putting energy behind it. Because financially, I'm at a loss. Whoever was helping that night, whether this is Queen Bee or not, whoever Queen Bee was, it's like, I got paid to do something. This is bad luck, bad opportunity. She was down on her luck from a financial perspective. So it's like, I don't care who pays me to do things. I don't care what side it's for. I'm just getting paid to do something. Because the hopes and fears here, the Four of Pentacles, they paid good money. This isn't just someone who does things for the light or dark. This is someone who's like, you want to pay me? You just pay me good money and I'll do what you want me to. Because over here, the unseen obstacles is like, I was kind of naive about what I was actually doing. Also, the negative influence here is the Ten of Wands. I wanted to restructure the burden. Oh, heck. Because, yeah, we needed to, the truth needs to come out. We need to put new stuff out there from the, yeah, because Knight of Swords reverse. Like, yeah, information was coming out. Now we got to bring justice to people. And now here in the future, the Page of Pentacles. This is a bad investment that I just did. Holy shnikes. To me, this is like, I helped inadvertently. If I knew what was actually going on, I wouldn't have helped. But I actually inadvertently helped something, is what this is kind of feeling like to me. They just paid her good money, in my opinion. So why does he do all these interviews and in these news stories talking badly about Liam? Let's take a look. Let's take a look here with Mr. Roger. Why does he not? Why does he why does he talk badly about Liam all the time? Why does Roger talk badly about Liam? I feel like he knows a lot more than what he's saying too, just to a point. So why does he talk so badly about Liam? Why does Roger talk so badly about Liam? Nine of Wands, because his back's up against a wall. Why is this the Lover's card? So his back is up against a wall with the Lover's card reversed. It's giving me the sense of he is hurt by Liam's passing, but I think he's also hurt by Liam's whatever this whole thing is. With the Nine of Wands, it almost feels like he also himself got deceived about everything. So, yeah, because from a financial influence, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just going to pull. Okay, so what ended up happening is like Roger Norris, in my opinion here, all alleged, y'all, I think he ended up financing this whole operation and didn't even know it. Like, in my opinion here, it's like he's the one that did the favors for the practitioner. He's the one that brought these people, that brought things in, that set things into motion. He was a pawn in the game. And I think that's why he's so mad, because he feels, and now he knows that he was a pawn in the game. His back was up against the wall. He's disconnected from these people now. He's now trying to lash out to get money because he had bad luck, bad opportunity, bad games, bad contracts. And the such of the King of Swords, it's like he was played at his own game. Also, over here with the unseen obstacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Because of this, he was also ousted from the entertainment industry or from his group of peers. Because it's like he didn't know, it feels like, the stuff that Liam had. Liam, he used Roger as a pawn in this whole thing. Yeah, because they all lied to him. And the Ten of Swords here as well. It's like he's feeling backstabbed. He's feeling betrayed. He's kind of at the bottom. And then here at the bottom, it's about the Ace of Cups reversed too. It's like, you don't love me anymore. You use me as a pawn in the game. And then here in the future, the Six of Cups. And now, and because I'm feeling slighted because of everything that I thought you did or you didn't do, and now X, Y, Z. And now I'm kind of going to trash that memory that we have because I'm now mad at you. Is really what this is looking like. Linda, yeah, I could see that too, where he could be gone, but things were staged as well. I don't know. This is like, y'all, it's been a whole ass mess. I don't even know what to believe anymore. I'm just reading cards, and these cards, man, are like telling me a completely different story than what I had even seen before a couple months ago. So, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, other than, like, sure, I'm getting similar energies, but at the same time, I'm also getting energies that are so wildly different. So that's what I'm kind of seeing with Roger. All right. So why did they drop the charges against Roger? Why did the family drop the charges against Roger? And then I also want to take into look like why is Roger suing Liam's dad? So let's take a look at that. Why did the family drop the charges against Roger? Excuse me. Let's just take a look at that, and then I'm gonna pull 3 cards for each, and then we're gonna look at why is Roger suing Liam's dad. So 3 cards first for why did the family decide to drop the charges against Robert. 2 of Wands reversed. We had to go and rethink certain people, places, and or things and where we were going. Also, I think this is from an international standpoint of like, we don't want an international lawsuit. Why is this? Because we don't want to go across the world. We do not need this going international. We don't need any of that. Also, because it seems like there's new information coming in, and the such. Again, this is really just feeling like we don't want an international lawsuit. That's why. No one wants an international lawsuit. So why is Roger suing Liam's dad in Florida? King of Pentacles, because he can. He's like, I want the control. I want the power. I got the money to do this. I want to be seen as the king of the hill. People can stop. He's like, he almost is viewing Liam's family, or at least his dad, in the way of, your son screwed me over, so I'm going to try and screw you over. And then why, yeah, also with the 6 of Swords, yeah, because I don't really care. Also, I don't see this lawsuit staying either. But this is one to just try and exert control, it seems like. Why is Roger suing Liam's dad? It's just to exert his control over the situation and show, like, I'm bigger, the best, and better than what you can do. I have more control. It's also, I think, just a lash out at what Liam ended up doing to him, essentially, and playing Roger's hand against him, in my opinion. Yeah, we could make, yeah, that could definitely be a thing where we could have shifted into different timelines. That's for darn sure. I mean, yeah, that could be a thing too. Because, I mean, there was a giant energy shift not too long ago, where we saw a giant shift with people, places, and or things. Like, I felt it. I don't know if all y'all felt it, but we did see a very different timeline. That's, at least it felt like for me. Also, I would like to say it's also the start of the Aries season, so a brand new cycle of things is about to start. So, also, if I'm not mistaken, I forget, is it Neptune? Yeah, the planet of like illusions and all those things has just moved into Aries, I think, as of today. So, all right, that's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. So, let's just take a look here. How does Nicole Scherzinger feel about this whole thing? Yeah, let's take a look. Why not? And then after that, I'm going to start getting into the other band members, because we're already at dang near 3 hours. And I'm sure the band members are going to take a while too. So, yeah, let's take a look at what's going on with Nicole Scherzinger. How does she feel about this whole situation? So let's take a look. So let's take a look. How does Nicole Scherzinger feel about this whole... Oh, yeah, and we need to take a look at Cheryl Cole. So let's take a look at what's going on with Nicole Scherzinger. 2 of Wands reversed. Why is this? Okay, we just had all these cards. How does Nicole Scherzinger? Nicole Scherzinger is now very worried. 2 of Wands reversed. It's like, okay, I got to rethink where I'm going with my life. Why is this? She has to rethink about her global plans, where she's going, how she's doing things, and the such. Also, she's really worried about her money right now. I think she's trying to figure out how she can take One Direction on a worldwide tour yet. Nicole's money's tied up in One Direction, in my opinion. That's where her money's tied up, and she's feeling the pain of it. She was she's feeling, yeah, she's feeling the kickback of them not going on tour, of things not working out. She feels like she's one of like the she's one of the main people that have been invested in One Direction. So having them be invested in it, and her not getting money back from it, it seems like, in the way that she's kind of expected from a maybe more long-term view, has messed up a lot of her plans. Hopes and fears. I can still go on with the stuff from the past. I can still tug on people's heartstrings with their childhoods and the such. However, unseen obstacles for her. Ace of Wands. There's information coming out about her. There's passions, there's ideas, there's projects. She seems to have like a hit piece or two coming out against her here. It seems like, and she's not going to have the money to actually fight against it, because there's Liam's card, but there's a sense here of like she's been really independent in what she's been doing, so she doesn't have a lot of protection either, and the people, places, and or things that she does. So it's like she's really fiscally independent. She's independent from other people, places, things. But just because she's independent also means that she is also kind of flying off in a cloud by herself, and she doesn't have a ton of protection from other people or ways to protect her assets. Because what's going for her, though, is the Ace of Cups. How does she feel about this situation? She is someone who's like, I can still tug on the emotions of people and the band and the such. Because here in the past, the Eight of Cups, she's like, I want to give this one last shot. But then here in the future, the High Priestess, this is manifesting. This is looking at the truth of a situation. So I do see her, if there's something that's going to come out, she would be one of the people who kind of talks pretty freely and openly about what was going on, not just with Liam's case, but also with One Direction. Like, she's going to be a truth teller for what that whole situation for and was. She's an independent operator, it feels like, within the entertainment industry, which, if y'all want me to do a deep dive on Nicole, let me know. I have never actually done a deep dive on Nicole before, but she seems interesting in that she's just this independent operator, which I had not expected for her to be. So interesting. All right, let's take a quick look at Cheryl Cole. What's going on with Cheryl Cole? So let's just take a look, see what's going on with Cheryl Cole. All right, I will add Nicole Scherzinger to my list to do a celebrity deep dive on, because I did not expect her to be that much of an independent operator. So let's just take a look here, though, first at Cheryl Cole. I have no idea who she is, so I'm just going to kind of go in blind. Okay. Ten of Swords. She's feeling backstabbed and betrayed by the situations, things going on around her. Why is this? Because someone lied to her, gaslit her, made her think certain people, places, and or things had her back, but in reality they didn't. She's also extremely worried about money and everything that was going on as well. She's extremely worried about money and her finances, and what does the future look like for her, because her hopes and fears here, it's like, I didn't put in enough resources. You know how, oh my gosh, excuse me. But Seven of Pentacles, it's like what you reap is like, it's like your harvest didn't come up. You had a bad field. You did not manage it well. You did not manage your resources. You did not manage your people well. Because also unseen obstacles here is a Seven of Cups. Like, you had options available to you, but with this Seven of Cups, it's always, this one gives me the sense of like look at this. It's a beautiful card. I love this deck. But it's one of like, there's this one cup, and like I tried taking up the one cup and I tried filling up several other cups, but you know what? I don't have access to this one cup anymore. She's kind of floundering without anything, because over here, the Four of Cups, she's not giving any offers anymore. Whatever she was doing before, she's not getting any more. She's also been kind of down on her luck. People aren't giving her a chance. She's kind of just off wandering in her own place. However, she is pretty balanced emotionally. It does seem like she's got a good handle on things, but her money is a huge issue right now, because here in the past, Knight of Pentacles reversed. It's given the sense of I'm stuck where I'm at. I can't move forward. And here in the future, King of Wands. Is she going to be going and like touring with someone? Is like from the band? Like is like Harry offering her a job? Is she doing something? Because it feels like for her right now, it seems like she's going to have to go to someone different. She's going to have to go to a different person, and she's going to be able to find some success there who's going to help her with the direction in her life, but also I think kind of take care of her fiscally and financially. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here. Yeah, that's who Cheryl Cole was. Okay. Yeah, again, I'm just seeing her. She's just not. If she's the mother of Liam's son, like again, I just see her kind of having to move on to the next person. Ah. Yeah, again, and I also do think that she is worried about money and finances. Because I do wonder if, like, she was kind of, like, banking on some child support or alimony payments, allegedly. So, I wouldn't doubt it either, Amy. I would not doubt that either. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. We are now going to go to... Okay, I gotta be... We got Cheryl Cole done. We got her done. If you want anything with Simon, I did a complete reading with Simon Cowell. If you want to go check that out. So next, we're going to be taking a look into... we're going to take a look into all the bandmates. This isn't going to be super, super in-depth. Some people have a couple other questions that they want to see. But otherwise, we're going to be kind of moving in bing, 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 bing. Because, again, we're at 3 hours, and I have to work tomorrow. And once and when I read people like this, I am exhausted. So, we are going to kind of get these next ones out. Just because, again, I can feel myself fading. And so, we're going to try and get to a lot of these questions. And I think now we are done with that deck. And we're going to go to... we're going to go to this one. So, alright. So, yes. Because... Oh, he has a new girlfriend too? PR with Zara. Alright. So, this is what we're going to end up doing for a lot of them. So, one, we're going to pull some general energy on each of them. And then we're going to pull, after the general energy pulls on them, we're going to take a look into each one of them and relationships that they may have. Because a lot of people have been asking for relationships with all of them. The only one I don't have one on is Zayn. But I also just did a reading on him and Gigi. And I'm like, y'all, whatevs. So let's just take a look here. Let's start with Harry. And then we're going to work our way down my list. So for Harry, what's Harry's general energy at the current moment? Oh my goodness, June. Yeah, we're gonna try and get this. We're gonna try and get this crack-a-lackin', because I want to get to bed too. So let's take a look. Let's just take a look. General energy for Harry right now. The Fool. He's kind of going through and just doing some different things, trying out people, places, or things. Why is this? Because he wants to make a giant PR splash. A splash in PR, a splash in the waters. He's looking to make some noise when it comes to the tabloids. It's seeming like. Because because the person who wants to make money off of him, this Empress here, is looking to make money. I think he's also looking to be like, I want my cake and eating it too. He's also looking to get power. He's looking to get some control of his own people, places, and or things. Why? Because, ooh, there's a major crash coming down for him. I think right now he's like, I just want to make a big splash with things because things are about to come crashing down with me. I have no idea what this is about, but it's like, there's something major coming and it's collapsing as like you F around and find out. And that's kind of his hope and fear. It's like things are coming down whether I want them to or not. Unseen obstacles is the strength card reversed, which for me is like, well, it's like I'm kind of like the unseen obstacles, like you're not strong enough to stand up to a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of things that are going on that are kind of out of his control, that are just going to happen. And that's just the way it is. Because the negative influence here is the sun. It's like you're not going to reach above what you've set out to do. You're still going to get what you've wanted, but you're not going to exceed your expectations. Also, he's also trying to control a narrative of what's coming out. I don't know what this is all about here in the past the world card. I don't want people to see, or people who are seeing a different part of me. And then here in the future, the death card reverse. He's not willing to change things. He's like, things are having to change, but he doesn't want to change. I forget, how old is he? Because is he going through his solar, or not, his Saturn return? Because these next few months for him are going to be rough. Because the Saturn return is like a time of like letting go of stuff, shedding an old skin, and like trying to get you back on track with your soul mission. And if he has a Saturn return in Pisces, I don't know. I haven't read his chart. But if he does, it's like this next 2 months is going to be rough for him. So yeah, 31. Yeah, he should be. He should be in his Saturn return right now. So like, yeah, these next 2 months are going to be really rough on him, because it's like there is a force change coming that has to change. Saturn is asking for this. If you do not, it's going to be down, 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 down. He has a change that's coming. So, all right, that's the general energy on him currently. He has an F around and find out moment that's coming straight down to Turkey Town, and I don't know what that's all about. So let's take a look here. So there's been some questions about him and just like what's kind of next for him. Does he want to settle down? Does he want to have a family? Does he want to have kids? X, Y, and Z. So people wanted to ask about that. And yeah, his romantic life essentially. What's going on there? Does he want to have a traditional family, essentially? What's his romantic life? Does he have a partner? So let's just take a look at his love life and what kind of he wants out of it here looking forward. So his love life, he is the Four of Swords right now. He is kind of in his healing era, healing wounds of relationships past and or present, because he's made some really bad decisions when it's come to love in the past, romantic relationships and the such. It's like, I don't do what I want. Or it's like he has, because over here with the, from a financial or material influence here, the Temperance card, it's like, I want to find a happy balance. I want to find someone who works really good in my professional life and who works really good in my personal life, and who's able to find that balance. And who is the sun to my moon, or my moon to my sun, and the such. Because he is healing from a major heartbreak. I don't know if he's seen anyone as of late, but from what it's seeming, it's like he has someone. If he hasn't been seeing someone, he had someone that he really wasn't able to get over. And so like he's been doing a shit ton of healing around this. Also, unseen obstacles here. So he's going to have to actually end up packing his bags and going somewhere. This could be moving back home. I think someone mentioned in my comments, he's been really he's been a lot in England right now. So I don't know if he's moving back there full time. But that's what it's kind of seeming like here. Because his unseen obstacles, like the negative influence here, it's like there's some really shady characters around him that want to take his money, put everything into things. However, he is working very hard in the current to kind of reach towards his goals when it comes to love, contracts, and the such. Here in the past, he had to pack my bags, leave, go back overseas, and here in the future, I don't know if he wants a traditional home life, but I do see that he's not going to be getting into like a long-term committed relationship, marriage, commitment for a while. It seems like he's got some inner wounds to heal for himself first. So, was Zayn real? Zayn and Liam. I mean, we can take a look really quick, but all right. So speaking of, let's just do a Zayn reading quick. and then I can look into because I don't have any other questions for Zayn, so I just want to take a look at. We'll just take a look at Zayn, and then we will then do the Zium thing. Was Zium real? Was Zayn and Liam a real thing? Because yep, I know how that goes. So let's just take a look. See here. Let's take a look here. So let's just do a general read on Zayn right now. The lovers. Who's he in a relationship with, or he's trying to get into a relationship with? Why? Because what I'm seeing here is we're looking at a giant PR relationship coming up. Either it's a PR relationship or he's looking to announce a new relationship to the world. However, in him doing so, it's going to cause a lot of issues when it comes to, he's struggling to put this out there because it's like, I don't know if people are going to want me to do. So I don't know. A lot of people, I don't think, are going to be happy about this. I think he's also trying to avoid the judgment from everyone as well. He's been keeping this relationship very secret for a very long time. He's been in a relationship. Don't know who it's with, but the unseen obstacle here is the Chariot card reverse, though. This person doesn't want to be in the forefront. This person doesn't want to be talked about, and the such. Unseen obstacle. This is a lot. If people would know about this, it would be like a bad luck, bad opportunity coming into relationships. However, the truth will start becoming out. He's going to be able to talk about this sooner rather than later. Here in the past, the Sun card. This has already kind of been revealed, but not super revealed. And then here in the future, the Strength card. So this relationship that he's in currently, it's just giving me the sense that he is wanting to hide it for as long as possible, but people are going to start learning about it. People are going to start talking about it. And he's going to get really defensive if people start going after this person. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of seeing. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of seeing here when it comes to Mr. Zayn, and just the general energy. Because, yeah, we're starting to see through the veil, and people aren't going to be able to point fingers at him anymore. So, all right, let's just take a look here. Let's do the Zayn. Let's just look. Was the Liam and Zayn thing real? Was the Zayn and Harry thing real? Because, you know, let's just take a look, because that's... People are curious. I know all the ships. It was a weird time. Okay. Oh, yes, it was a very weird time. The ships alone. But let's just take a look. So, Zayn and Harry, Zayn and Liam. Okay. Zayn, Harry, energy in between. Zayn, Liam, energy in between. Okay. Do I think it was real? No. But do I think the fandom really, really wanted it to be real? I do think here, looking at Zayn and Harry, I do think that they were really good friends. Zayn in here, it's like, yeah, I really like you. It's a thing. Over here with Harry, though, it's like, I can't defend. It's like, you get through my bubble. We're able to talk. We're able to communicate. With the Knight of Cups in between the two of them, it's like, do I think anything actually really happened? No. But do I think that these two got along really well, and do I think an offer was made? Yeah. But I don't think it ever went anywhere. Looking over here with Liam and Zayn, we have the Death and the Rebirth card. So again, I think Zayn, looking just here, it feels like Zayn might be... He might not just only like women, is kind of what I'm seeing. It's like, I don't think he just likes women. He might be interested in all sorts of people. And I think, again, like, look how old they were when they were going through this. Like, this is kind of like an awakening period of, like, when you're kind of learning what you like, what you don't. Do I think Liam was into it? No, but I think there was an offer made. And I still, that's what I'm kind of just seeing. It's like, and also this card, this Knight of Cups, really looks like Zayn from back in the day. Yeah. So that's what I'm kind of seeing. Again, I just see it from, like, I don't think Zayn's just interested in women. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Do I think it was, like, anything happened. No, but I do think Zayn is not just into women. Allegedly. And so, like, of course you're going to have feelings for your bandmates when they're cute and you take a lot of time with them. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. All right. Did we answer that question? Yes? No? All right. There we go. So, next, we're going to take a look at Louis, because people are curious about Louis. So, and he's got some PR stuff allegedly going on too. So let's take a look at what's Louis' general energy currently, and then we'll look into his PR stuff as well. So, but yeah. No, I think it's just, yeah, I just don't think he's just interested in just women. That is going to be my offer. That's going to be what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to end it at. So let's just take a look here. Let's take a look at Louis quick. Let's take a look at Louis. Also, now that I'm thinking back of the stuff from Zayn, I do believe that maybe Liam was Zayn's awakening. Just saying, with the death card there. It's like, oh, I'm seeing things in a brand new light. There we go. All right, that's what I got. All right, let's take a look at what's going on with Louis. The Lover's card reversed. Oh, shucks. Oh, no. You aren't in love. You want to separate from people. Why? Because secrets are coming out, Louis. I don't know why. I don't like you, but man, you've left a bitter taste in my mouth tonight. And not... whatever. So yeah, the general energy here. Yeah, the Lover's card. I want to disconnect from people. Why? Because secrets are coming out. Because over here from a financial influence, this has been good luck, good opportunity. He's in some sort of PR thing. Because the unseen or the hopes and fears here, I just want this to keep up. I want this illusion to stay. Keep everything up. Because unseen obstacles, though, he's gonna get thrown underneath the bus for something. He has his judgment day coming on. Yeah. Because unseen obstacles here, or the negative influence, he's lying out of his teeth. He is lying out of his teeth because he has a major ass tower moment. Louis is about to go down for something. I don't know what he's going down for, but he's going down for something because he didn't meet his expectations that he wanted to do. And with the World card reverse, people are going to start seeing him for who he truly is. The mask is down. The things are coming out. You can't be one way in front of cameras and the other way behind cameras. He is having a major F around and find out moment. Bye-bye, Liam. Not like Liam, Louis. He's so screwed. So, okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. And since y'all have asked very kindly, let's take a look at the Louis Harry thing. And let's take a look at how things were going between them. Because you know what? We don't discriminate over here. So, let's take a look. Hi, Scooby-Doo. Anything with Louis and Harry was edited. Okay, yeah, I love your comments, Scooby-Doo, but I love your username even more. Scooby-Doo, okay, but just a quick side rant before I get into this. Just letting you know, I'm like one of the biggest Scooby-Doo fans ever. If you would ask me, I could probably recite a lot of the movies and or the TV shows because I watched them so much growing up, whether they were from the 60s, the 70s. I didn't watch any of the stuff from the 80s, the late 90s. As well as the stuff from the early 2000s. Yeah. Hi, I absolutely love your username, and I get a little, so amazed that I'm getting graced by the presence of Scooby-Doo. So, hi. Okay. Let's take a look at Larry, aka Louis and Harry. So, now that I've got my Scooby-Doo, yeah, hi. They might have. Let's just take a look here. All right. I feel like Scooby-Doo, you've come in before too, and I've like fangirled over your name, and you know what? I'm never not gonna fangirl over Scooby-Doo showing up. I'm really not. I'm not. I'm just not. All right. Let's take a look. So we have Harry, we have Louis, we have the energy in between the two of them. Yeah, no, this was a no go. This is a no go, fam. Oh my gosh. You know, Courage is not a bad name either. I love Courage too. Oh my gosh. But Eustace and Muriel are the best. I should not have been watching Courage the Cowardly Dog at like, I was like 5 or 6. I should not have been watching that TV show, but I did. My parents really questioned my sanity, but this is one of the reasons why I'm like I am. Same. Okay, going back to Harry, Louis, energy in between. Harry over here, it's like, I'll do whatever it takes to get some money. Whatevs. Louis over here is like 10 of Wands. He's like, I'm gonna pack my bags and go home. Between the two of them, it's like, it was a no-go. They weren't gonna get along. It felt like there was a morning, there was some issues kind of going on here. Harry was willing to play the part. Louis over here is just like, nah, fam, I'm not into this. And it was a constant fight and struggle between the two of them. So that's what it kind of, let's pull one more line. Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, Louis was just not into it, and they just lied through their teeth around this. It was not a thing. I mean, honestly, Zayn and Harry probably were a better fit. However, everyone liked the younger, older dynamic. Y'all can't convince me otherwise, and don't tell me that I'm wrong, because I know y'all. If you all could see my face, it's judgment. I'll judge. So, all right. Okay. Choo. All right, let's take a look here. Okay, now we're going to end up with Niall. Our forever, like, Niall person who doesn't get any attention. Or if he did, it's like he's the baby. But in reality, Harry's the baby. So, whatevs, y'all. Whatevs. Oh. Yes, Allie. Yes. Courage was really good. There's one episode of Courage that I will never ever forget, and it's about the three alien ducks and the golden eggs. And this is an episode of like one of the ducks that got stranded on Earth, and it got like turned into like an egg maker. It was really freaking weird. And like he had golden eggs, and like the two brothers had to come down, and they used Courage to help find him. I don't know why I can never get that episode out of my head. Me too, Amy. Me too. We love Niall. We love Niall over here. He's so cute. Okay, did I just? Yeah. Okay, I'm done. So let's take a look here. Also, oh yeah, we forgot about that. Louis' new relationship, is that a PR stunt? Thank you for reminding me, June. Otherwise, I would have forgot. Let's take a look really, really quick. And then I think everything's kind of shuffled up for Niall. So let's take a look-see here. Louis. This girl. Energy in between. Louis is healing in this relationship. Oh my gosh, Cow and Chicken. I watched some of that too, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Cow and Chicken was really good. I really like Johnny Bravo as well. I was actually a pretty big fan of Johnny Bravo. I don't know why. I think I just like seeing him get hit in the face all the time, but that's just me. Because yeah, 3 of Wands or 5 of Wands reverse showing up for Louis. It's like I'm healing. I have some I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to move on from things. Over here, this person though that he's dating has a lot of secrets. Looking in between the two of them, it is a Page of Swords, which is they're just communicating. How long have they actually been together? Because what I see here is that there's a lot of stuff that they need to talk about still and, like, actually learn. Like, because over here, Louis is like, yeah, I'll pack up and move in with you. But, however, she's kind of not all on board. I don't see these two lasting long. It just feels... Do I see it's PR? No. But there's a lot of stuff that neither one of them know about. They haven't been together long, one. And if they have been together long, both of them are hiding a shit ton of secrets from one another. So, yeah. I don't see them lasting long, because what else do we got here? Yeah. There's also someone else that Louis is talking to here that it seems like doesn't doesn't like her either and wants her to be gone. She's over here with the Nine of Pentacles, like, I just can't like get up to this. However, with the Two of Pentacles, it's like we might just do this just for our careers or where we're kind of going. So that's what I'm kind of seeing there with that relationship. Not PR, but there's a lot of stuff that they need to talk about before they kind of go to that next step. But whatever. Yeah, Dexter's Lab. Oh my gosh, you're now talking my language. I love a Dexter's Laboratory. Oh my gosh, that was so good. I was also like, the first movie I ever actually went and saw was the Powerpuff Girls movie. My parents took me, and I was so excited. It was my first movie ever when we went to the big movie theater, and it was a ton of fun. I can't remember the movie, but I remember the one that we went to. And yeah, it was my first experience with them, and it was so much fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. And so I love the Powerpuff Girls ever since, just because of that. So, alrighty, let's take a look here at Niall now. Oh, let's take a look at Niall. What you got? So what's the general energy that Niall's going through currently? The Hermit card. He's being pushed out of his comfort zone in some way. Why is this? Because he's having to take center stage, manifest, talk about something that he might not want to. What? The unseen obstacles here, or not the unseen, yeah, he's having to talk about something. He's having to talk the truth around something, someone, someplace. His hopes and fears, he doesn't want to talk about this. It's like, he's going to be forced to talk about something, but he doesn't want to. It's like, I want to stay back. I want to hold secrets. I don't want to do stuff. Unseen obstacles is the Emperor. Someone's going to force him to talk about something or bring something up or do something that he doesn't really want to. Because, yeah, if he wants the star power, if he wants to be there, if he wants to be this big, proud person, he's going to have to do what you ask of us. Because with the world upright here and what's powerful, it's like, we're going to put up an illusion for you, but you got to do what you got to do what we tell you. He signed on for the or he's been trying to get away from the triangle people. Or kind of break free from the organization, it feels like. But they kind of roped him right back in. Because here, the Lover's card upright. It's like, you're in bed with us now. So maybe it wasn't L. I don't know. There's a whole thing. We're going to have to take a look into... I don't know. That's a weird one, man. Okay. So he's apparently in a relationship with this person named Amelia. And then I'm going to do something... and then I'm going to do something that I'm really curious about. So let's just take a look at Niall and Amelia really quick. Is this a PR relationship? Is this just one that they're actually liking each other? Whoever, whatever. Okay. Also, oh yeah, Bubbles was so cute. And Buttercup. Okay. All right. So we make up the three because I liked Blossom. So, hey, we got everyone covered. Does anyone else? But, okay. But I need to know. Who was your favorite villain? That's what I need to know. Who was your favorite villain from the Powerpuff Girls? That's what I really, really want to know. Because mine was her. It was great. It was a good time. I loved her. It's great. Or Mr. Fuzzy. What is his name? Fuzzy Wumpkins? So, I think his name was like Fuzzy Wumpkins. And it's just, that was a fun one too. Okay. Niall and Amelia. Hi. Okay, so we have Niall, we have Amelia, we have the energy in between the two of them. Okay, so Niall over here is just not invested. He's like, I want to break up. I don't want to be here. I'm not here, man. I'm done. I'm over it. I don't have emotions for you. Amelia over here is like, but I'm still invested. I'll invest and keep doing this. However, the energy in between the two of them, Queen of Wands, these two fight like cats and dogs. They do not get along, and they cannot get on the same page with people, places, and or thing. Because Niall's still thinking about someone from this past. Amelia's like, I just want to heal and move on and do things differently. However, neither one, they fight like cats and dogs. One of them is always trying to accuse one or the other of cheating. And with the High Priestess, someone's just not hearing their inner voice, or they're being told a bunch of lies to keep things going. So yeah, what else can we get here? Three of Cups. Yeah, I just want to separate from a bunch of people. She's like, I just want to heal and move on with our relationship. So I don't see them breaking up. But with the Six of Swords here too, I think she accuses him of a lot of stuff when it comes to cheating, someone else, XYZ, and it does cause a big strain on their relationships. So awesome. All right, so I'm gonna do something really, 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 really quick. Yes. So yeah, yeah, you did. I think you called it. So what I'm gonna take a look at really closely is I want to take a look at what was the dynamic between Liam and Niall, and then Louis and Niall, or Louis and Liam, because I think I forget who was here in the comments before. It's like, no, Liam and Louis were like best friends. So I'm like, well, what's that dynamic like? It's been a bit. Let's see if anything's changed. So yeah, I had no fear of the villains either. They were all really great. They all brought a lot of like cool stuff to it. Mojo Jojo, it was really sad. To be 100% honest, like his whole story was just sad. He was just a little monkey. Like, no wonder why he hated them. Yeah, it's a good time. All right, I really want to take a look into this because something's off here. Okay, we have Liam. We have Louis. We have the energy in between. We have Liam. We have Niall. We have the energy in between the two of them. Again, this is super weird. Yeah, Liam and Louis claim to be good friends. Looking here, it's like when I'm looking at their dynamic, Liam and Louis, what I'm seeing is like their whole dynamic is based off stuff from the past. Same with Liam and Niall. Like, it's all based off stuff from the past. Louis over here is like, I just want to be alone. I want to be left alone and all the things. Yeah. Yeah, 3 of the guys didn't like Liam. Only 1 liked Liam, if I remember correctly. I mean, looking here, and I've done a deep dive on all of them, on how they all felt about one another in a different reading, but I really wanted to take a look into this one specifically as they're in today, because what I'm seeing is, like, with Niall, it's like Niall sees Liam with, it's like, the person who got everything. He got all the information. He got the money. He got the wealth. He got everything. However, over here, Niall was like the 2 of Cups. It's like, but I'm kind of like, I'm a really good friend with you. Between the 2 of them, though, is the 6 of Cups reversed, which is like, we didn't have the best of memories that we built our relationship on. Like, we don't have stuff to reminisce about, but it's like, we can kind of come together now. Looking up here, though, with Liam and Louis, it's like, Liam is over here, like, I'm trying to balance my work, my life, and everything going on. And I think he's also trying to balance out the childish emotions of Louis. And, like, because Louis is like, I'm trying to be a better person, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, he's got his arms crossed, and I'm like, I'm going to go do my soul searching. And Liam's like, sure, fine, okay. But it's like, their relationship hasn't evolved since they were in a band together. This has not changed. It has not evolved. It hasn't done nothing. It has just stayed the exact same. You know how many years that's been where a relationship has just stayed that stagnant, hasn't evolved at all? Like, that's kind of concerning. Where Liam and Niall over here, I actually feel like they have changed something, and like a new dynamic has been brought upon them, which is interesting. That's what I'm kind of seeing here for them, which is odd to say the least. But that's what I have for tonight. Is there anything else? Do I want to flip? Yeah. Also, we have the Hanged Man and the 9 of Cups when it comes to just information and stuff. When it comes to Liam and the band and everything coming out, it does feel like we have more information that's going to be coming. We have new things. We're going to be traveling. We have new plans. We're moving forward with people, places, and or things. And there's a lot of options that people have available to them to make things work, to see what's going on, but we don't know all of reality. And I think that's kind of the scary part to this whole thing. So, yeah. I'm just seeing that this whole shit show is really, really weird when it comes to what do the guys know about Liam's untimely passing. It does feel like we have a lot of stuff going on. People, places, and or things. And I don't know. We'll have to see what kind of comes out. I don't think we'll ever know if Liam is actually alive or not. That was a really weird thing that we found out in tonight's reading, or that was brought up in tonight's reading. So with that, that's all I'm going to have to say. I gotta get to work tomorrow, and it's dang near 3 hours, over 3.5 hours of streaming, which is a lot, especially when you're pulling cards. So I'm probably going to let you all go tonight. I'm going to go get some rest, some sleep, so I can go to work tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to have some new videos starting to come out again. So keep an eye out there. Otherwise, I really want to say thank you to everyone who joined tonight. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you. Also, quick reminder before we go. What have we all learned? Everything was all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts, just my opinions. And most importantly, I hope you learned how to adjust your tinfoil hat just right so you just get enough breeze so you don't sweat your ass off. So that's what I got for everyone and everything. So thank you all again so very, very much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And I will say, members, remember next week, Thursday, we're going to be looking at the most wonderful Stanley Kubrick in all of his movies. So if you're interested to join us next week for a live, next Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time, we will be going live then to look over that. Otherwise, my next live publicly will be on April 1st. You can come visit me for my birthday if you'd like. So peace out, y'all, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. So bye!